Alright, why don't you
Good
fucking...
luck.
That's not too many, but
Channel switched. Channel switched.
Person you have seen.
Mr. Anderson, how are we?
Hello, Mr. Lewis.
Why is there so many yellow names on my GPS? Wait, is there a court case going on?
And move on to a different line of questions.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
I'm gonna go watch.
Okay. Did you at any time transport the suspect to medical attention?
EMS was already on scene. Or let me rephrase that. No.
So you did not take him to get fixed or have EMS arrive or fix him?
EMS arrived. Yes.
All right.
Your Honor, objection asked and answered earlier.
That's fine.
Sure.
I'm gonna overroute.
All right. When in a processor, when transporting from the processing room to the courthouse, was the suspect injured in any way?
I would like to say not, but since there was an issue with the island as going under the building after the garage pushes the vehicle under the building somehow, yeah, I suppose
Okay.
you can say no.
Your Honor,
Okay.
can I request a sidebar on that, please?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, I don't think you know it. I'm not using that.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
not
because
using.
I
I'm
was
not
gonna say
using
that's
that.
that's an island issue. That yeah.
That was a useful
And
sidebar whilst on yelling.
if the suspect was injured, did you transport them to any medical hospital or anything such as that?
During what time?
After on the when you were on
Objection
your way
relevance. We just had a sidebar on this, didn't we?
but I'm not using the injury as a thing.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine.
Did you transport the suspect to a hospital after the garage had a little misfunction?
I believe we handed him off to a highway patrol. I believe it was.
All right.
And
Is that a highway? Oh, sorry. Continue.
I believe he did. I don't recall seeing him do it, but.
And was anybody with this highway patrolman when he was transported?
Believe one of the DOJ guys was. I can't really recall. I think it was a man in the yellow right there. I
Right.
believe.
So the client was left alone with
Yellow.
one or two people, and
Like
only one of
you.
them was a law enforcement officer. Correct?
I believe so. Yes.
All right. And during this time, did the suspect have a mask on?
Believe so.
Throughout processing and throughout the crime that is being alleged, the suspect was wearing a mask, face covering.
Your Honor, objection relevance if they obtained an ID from the individual, and it was on his person. I mean, mask or no mask, it's still enough to warrant proof of
Fence,
identity.
where's
here.
this going?
I mean, I mean, the relevance of this
I
entire
got
line of
something
questioning
coming.
is
I do
ridiculous.
have
Again,
something
this is
coming.
a chain of custody argument, and this is what we're going towards. And again, the chain of custody was maintained the entire time with multiple law enforcement officers. I mean, the fact that someone
That's the
was
problem. It
staring at him at
wasn't.
all times.
That's where I'm coming from here, though. It
But
wasn't.
one officer
It was
is
only
not
one.
enough to constitute chain of custody. How many officers?
No, but that's not what
would
I'm
you have
going
to
for.
fence?
That's not what I'm going for.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna-
this is very drawn
you-
out. I mean, to go for a point about chain of custody. Come on, really.
But I'm not going for a point of chain of custody.
So I'm still going to object to that, Your Honor.
I'm gonna entertain it for a minute.
And what clothing, organization's clothing, was the suspect wearing?
If I do recall, it's on my GoPro. But if I do recall, I believe it was I think it was red and black. I think it was Dirty Bandits. I believe. I'm not. I can't. I can't.
And the MSP as an MSP officer, are you aware that gangs like this have access to fake identification cards?
Suppose not.
Okay. Throughout this entire situation, you've claimed you collected ID. Was the suspect wearing gloves at the clothing store?
Don't recall.
Okay. Was the fingerprints of the suspect taken? Since you said you cannot recall if he was wearing gloves.
That was up to the arresting officer.
Okay.
So you can say that, Sam.
So what? Shoot it up on a block?
Great, that's all. No further questions.
Prosecution, would you like to redirect?
Would, thank you.
Oh,
Briefly. So, I'm a little confused here. So, was there someone present? Was there a law enforcement officer, whether it be in the same room, whether it be in general vicinity within the facility of the suspect at all times, from when he was taken from the clothing store to when he was brought to PD? In that first chain, right? So we'll call these little chains, right?
Do you
chains
have
listed, right?
them leaving the processing
And then
room?
was he supervised
Yeah,
while he
blowing
was
up.
in the
No, leaving the
correct me if
processing
I'm
room,
wrong,
and it was just
but
us.
the
Oh yeah, I have that.
the
Right.
lower
Can
part
you
of the
submit that
PD,
or send that to me?
Yeah.
adjacent to the garage, is a holding cell area, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Was he supervised while he was in that holding cell area?
I had said that we were watching cameras from the room beside.
So is it like a little like a security room, so to speak?
Yes.
Okay. So then you're saying yes, he was watched. Just to
Yes.
clarify what you're saying. Okay.
Yes.
Now, in addition to that, was he in the custody, or was he in the care or in the vicinity? Just so there's confirmation that he was still present with in your custody from the PD to the courthouse as well. Is that was he?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe, because the highway patrolman took him.
Okay. Now, as far as his ID goes, which is something I wanted to bring up earlier that I didn't. His ID was received. You said so. Was his ID received by the arresting officer? Was that something that was taken off of him?
Yes.
Examined, and was there a confirmation of his identity between the ID and the person?
That would be up to the arresting officer, because
So there's no. So you don't know that answer to that question.
yeah, I don't know.
Who was the arresting officer for that gentleman?
I believe his name was Enzo Washington.
Okay. And that would be your
Partner, yes.
okay. And Mr. Washington is unfortunately not present with us at the moment.
No.
Okay. Further questions? Thank you.
Defense, your witness.
Yes, Your Honor, can we take a 2-minute recess?
What's the reason?
May I request a sidebar?
Yeah.
Okay, now we come.
All right. While you were in LPD at the clothing store, or any time during processing, did you find any stolen goods on the suspect?
As in cash that he left on the floor? Yes.
Was that so cash? That's all you found? No legal items or anything along those sorts?
It was the dirty cash he had taken.
Um,
All right, I want to request
We're
a
gonna-
sidebar. Yeah. Sorry.
yeah.
So
don't want to run it.
Yo, what the fuck did you do?
Oh. I robbed a clothing store. I got two good lawyers here.
Oh, Andrew,
You got to come
Taylor,
out outside and
yes?
sit through these
Taylor,
frisks,
come here.
otherwise we're going to remove him from the courtroom.
I'm here.
Can we,
Sorry.
Jesus Christ, was
What's
this
up,
dog?
buddy? I
Come
love
on,
you.
mister.
Can we get
Listen,
these members
I
right
need
here?
lawyers.
No
Where's
hats,
your
no
lawyers
masks,
right
my
now?
court, please.
I
And
got
if you also
a
stay
Gentlemen,
behind,
can you
be
please come
well.
outside the courtroom?
Taylor.
Throughout
Listen,
the time at the
well,
clothing
can
store,
you back up? Just give us a text,
I don't have a phone,
did you
sir.
collect any evidence?
Sir,
on
I
the
can't hear
ground?
you. You mind
just
coming
leave
out
it.
with us?
Just stay for court,
Or
bro.
a-
You can watch.
Oh, you can't hear me. Sorry, man. One sec. Hold on, I'm fixing my voice box.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna take a recess.
Okay, so then you have to leave the
take a
court
minute
then, sir.
recess here.
You have to leave the court. Don't.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
You don't leave the court. You got
Yeah,
5
sorry,
minutes.
man. I was
Sorry,
asking.
frisk.
I was asking what's
Four,
included in a frisk. Is it like
three.
do you
It's
just
just a
see
pat
what I've
down.
got?
Yes. I don't take
Okay.
You
anything.
gotta
I
leave
just see
the
what you
actual
have on
court, the
you.
whole court.
Okay.
He's good to stay as long as he takes off his mask and
Alright,
he
mister,
gets
do you have a...
frisked.
They're not accepting
I'm gonna need
frisks.
you to put
Your
that
Honor,
They're not
pistol in the
accepting
vehicle
Oh,
outside.
if he's not accepting
Oh, I
frisk,
don't have a
then
comment,
pull him
sorry.
again. They're not
Leave,
gonna
please.
accept
Whoa,
with leave, I
I
mean,
did not
sorry.
mean to do that.
Alright, spin in your
Yeah.
backpack. Do you have a license for that
Okay.
weapon?
Yeah, I do. I'll put it in my
Can you
backpack.
flash that?
sir?
In my
Flash that
backpack, sir.
license?
They're not accepting frisks, so
The one with the boonie accepted it. He has a pistol on him, but he has a license for it. Alright,
Can
mister.
you take off your vest?
My vest? Yeah, sure. Whatever you want, bro. Hold up. Is
That's him.
that
he's
better?
not even accepting frisks, so he's not allowed to leave.
You good?
That's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna let them deal with that. You may continue. Yep.
So, throughout this entire situation, was the suspect here in possession of any hold on any property?
It's cash. Coming from the store.
And was that cash just laying on the ground, or was it
There's
was
no
it
on the ground,
collected?
yes.
Yeah, I think we good.
He was incapacitated, so he wasn't on the ground.
Alrighty. And did you pick up this cash?
Okay.
No.
Right. So how do you know if it is dirty cash or clean cash or anything along those sorts?
Because the island tells you, you know what I mean?
Island tells you if you investigate, but if you just leave cash
Your
on the
Honor,
ground.
I see.
sidebar, please.
Yeah, you guys can approach.
If the dirty money has Jack Knight's face on it, so you can see, like, if you crouch down and look at a pile of dirty money, there's Jack Knight's face on that fucking money.
pulling guns out. The fuck? I let him frisk me. Chill. Damn, boys. Why do you have guns out? That's scary, man. Yeah, Mr. Gordon, I already took my vest off.
Nope.
I don't have a
I
car,
already
man.
have
I
been
don't know what
frisked
to
in
tell
this
you.
mask. I have a medical exemption to have.
Okay,
So if you
okay.
fucking
If you're
dare
gonna
tell
pull
me
a
to
car,
take off
I
this
thought you
mask,
said you
you're
couldn't
gonna
leave
have
your
to
boat.
Throughout your
fucking
time at
off,
this
dude.
this clothing
I'm
store,
not taking the mask off. I
did you
do not
see or
require
did you
to.
witness the suspect
No, I didn't hear it. Sorry.
forcibly or threat
I don't know
in
why you
anybody?
take the vest off. I feel it's prudent to my safety.
He was robbing the store.
But
Pistol. So,
And did you search through the entire
I
store and the
literally have an
surrounding area?
exemption. Like you want to see the fucking paperwork.
searching for what?
Other people, anyone else?
Yes, we searched through the whole store after suspect was downed, and
Andrew?
there was nobody else in the store.
Did you search
Andrew?
the surrounding area?
Andrew?
Objection, Your Honor.
What do you mean? The buildings that
yeah.
went away in and out.
Let me know if you
relevance.
just,
I mean, it's
think this
speculation. I
is-
mean, what is there
I hope
back
it's
door out of
gonna
the place? I mean, I'm not exactly
Mm.
sure how that works, but
No,
I mean, what did he
but,
run past
if
the
there's other
officers?
people there,
But
it's
in
very
the surrounding
easy.
area, like I mean, there could be somebody standing across the street watching this. I mean, it doesn't mean that he was involved.
No, it doesn't. But they don't have evidence showing the transportation to the thing or after the situation was over, and that's where this line of questioning is coming from.
Don't. Hands up, don't shoot,
Well,
hands up,
I
don't
was
shoot,
talking
don't
about
shoot, don't
You
shoot,
got
don't
that
shoot.
downstairs then.
Put the gun down, man.
Um,
Why do you need to keep
The
pulling
gun is
guns
down.
out?
You put your gun away.
So did you ever, with your two eyes,
Look,
witness
it's in my bag. It's in
property
my
beats
bag.
being
Look, hold
taken
on.
not
from
gonna know.
Check
from
if
a
it's in my
clerk
bag.
or
I'm not dropping it on the
the
floor.
automated
I'll give it back
systems?
to you.
I don't
Okay.
trust you.
As I said again, he was robbing the store. There was
Repeat the
no way to
question. I'm
physically
having a
see
hard time
that.
hearing them with the sirens.
Did you ever throughout this entire situation see the suspect threaten or take from a automated cashier system or clerk? That's what I asked.
Well, if you don't mind me saying, once a suspect finishes robbing a store, it makes a noise, which is a noise that we were already on scene to hear and see him.
Okay.
To obtain
And
that.
so, how long does this noise go for?
I cannot tell you how long it takes, but I know when it finishes, it makes it.
And does this? You said you can't tell me how long does it take? Can you give me a ballpark? Does it take a while, or like is it only 30 seconds or anything like that?
Once it finishes, then yes, you can hear it.
So, was there enough time between the time you got there and the dispatch for a suspect or anyone else to leave the scene, or anybody to go into the scene?
Your Honor, sidebar. Sorry to do this again.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I have a reason for it.
This man loves his sidebars.
no, Andrew.
What's up?
It's been 40 minutes.
I got the car warmed up out front. Got plastics and everything. Just run out with me. No one's gonna look. No one's gonna notice. Get you out of here scot-free.
Oh boy.
I mean, if I'm guilty, you know what to do.
Okay. The thing is we don't got a key guard right now, but I'm saying you can stand up
Can you
right
answer the
now.
question?
Doors
Would you like me to-
open.
Connected. Error.
Yeah,
not
done.
Color makes
evidence for it.
If I run out,
The robbery was still in progress once we arrived.
You know, I
As
don't
a
think
couple
it's
seconds later,
I've done it
the
before.
alarm, as I said, when you finished robbery, went off.
Right, Harry, get the fucking car.
And there was no suspects leaving.
Pretty sure you do.
There was a couple of seconds there where there were no eyes on the
You
thing.
might make a break for it, Harry. Sub the car.
Pretty
If that
sure
would
you
have
do
been the
get
case,
trouble, you know.
could have left.
Like, no.
I mean, it's speculation, Your Honor. I mean, Could there have been a second person there? Sure. Could Jesus Christ have been there?
wait
Sure.
till
I
they
mean,
say
yeah,
go
I
No,
mean,
I'm asking if there
and
was
then
this.
I'll run
I
out.
said were there a couple of seconds
When's the
right, I
verdict?
mean,
above while eyes were lost before you arrived on
the
scene?
entire line of questioning is based on the idea that,
When's the
that
verdict?
there was or could have been a second person. There could have been many
Stand
people.
up,
I mean, there
walk
could
to
have
the
been
door,
a cat
I'll
walking
body
around. I
any
mean,
people.
it doesn't necessarily have
Roger.
relevance on whether or not
it
this
does.
guy robbed the store. No, I don't think it does,
Come
because
on.
anyone could have
Go
been
to
there.
the
Anything could have
BMW
happened.
out front.
You know, he could have done the cha-cha-cha walking backwards out of the
Gotcha.
store. I mean, he could have done a lot of things, right? But
Can you
it's not
rephrase
factual,
the
right?
question, defense?
How long was there no visual on the clothing store while you were arriving?
We had eyes on as we drove up the whole time, as it was being robbed.
Okay.
There's only one entrance in and out, if you don't mind me saying.
Okay, that's fine. All right, and
So here's what's gonna happen, pal. Okay, you're either gonna keep discriminating against me for my medical exemptions, all right, or you're gonna piss off and stop bothering me. Okay, that's cool. You can go talk to him about it. I have my affidavit.
Defense, do you have any more questions?
all right, what's the name of the highway patrol
Andrew, are
officer
you
that
ready?
you
Wait
transferred
till
or
verdict.
gave custody
Once,
of
oh,
the
okay,
suspect
Sis
to?
wants to wait for the verdict.
I'm not sure. All I know is he was a
Wait
senior
a minute.
deputy. Or trooper, my mistake.
He's gonna
So,
be found guilty.
the suspect was given to an unknown highway patrol officer.
He was on GPS and all
Alright,
that. I just couldn't
when's the
see.
verdict, Andrew? Like, how much
Your Honor,
longer?
I'm aware of the name of the other deputy. So
No
things
idea.
just need about the court.
You can share with the court.
I believe it would be Mr. Daniel Sorrento, as I believe. Or, excuse me. No, not sorry, not Daniel Sorrento. I saw it's Roman. Yep, there we go. Roman. That's who it was. Roman. I'm not sure of his last name, but I am familiar with him.
Okay.
So, he's a highway patrol officer with the MSP.
Okay. Defense, you may continue.
Hold on one second, Your Honor. Tao, do you know if this highway patrol officer is still available?
Figured.
We locked down the courtroom, put gates in front of the doors.
You're
what I can do
yelling.
is I can
You're
call him,
yelling,
but
Jason.
I don't know if he's still awake. Let me take a look.
As witness, am I allowed to do the same?
Do you want to subpoena him?
No. Yeah.
You know what? Here, let me send him a WhatsApp message. Give me a second.
Andrew, they're planning to lock down the courtroom on your ass.
That's okay.
It's what, Roman Wilson, right? Yeah.
Let's see.
It is. No, that's a different guy. No, that's him. Hey, are you able to come to court? So I just sent him a WhatsApp message. We'll see if he gets back to us, Your Honor.
Alright, and the time being, let's continue with the question and see if he gets back.
When you arrived at the courthouse, did you ever lose sight of the individual, the suspect?
Once transported, I didn't see him until coming to court again.
Okay, and you didn't witness the suspect change clothes or anything along those lines? Is that correct as well?
Good.
No, I did not.
Alright.
Cops getting really suspicious.
That's all, Your
now.
Honor, for us right now.
Alright, to respect the witness's time and gratitude for him coming back, I'm gonna allow one more redirect from prosecution defense, if they would like to choose to do so.
Hold on, I think the verdict.
Yeah, you know what, Your Honor, I really don't have anything else for him. He's been helpful. It's been
Hey,
45 minutes past when he was supposed to be relieved. So.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you.
You're dismissed, witness.
Thank you. Have a good one, Your Honor.
I really appreciate it. Thank you, Joe.
You too.
I'm gonna move down to the
I have
exhibit.
solo permission to do whatever you need, by the way, if you need to solo, please.
Thank you.
Did you hear what you just said? Sorry.
We're good to move to the exhibits now, if you're ready.
Okay. Before we move to exhibits, I just want I just want to do a quick sidebar about the last witness.
That's fine.
Just so we're on the same page.
And
So here's my problem, right? Is that you asked a lot of
switch
questions
clothes
that
with one of
I'm
your
not going to be able to
attorneys,
cross the
okay?
other guy
Has
with.
to go to
I'm
the
not going to be able to like
bathroom.
ask him.
Has to go to the bathroom and just break out. All right.
That's a good idea.
Or you know what? Pretend to have a heart attack. Okay, I'm a doctor. I'll go in. All right, and then we'll figure it out from there. Okay.
Yeah, it's a great one.
All right, you should do it.
I'm actually about to starve to death. Don't say anything now.
Yeah, just like fall over, make it look believable. I'll run over, say I'm a doctor. Okay, I'll be like, we need to get him outside for fresh air. I'll carry out, and then we get in the car and go. All right, whenever you pass out, just start. I'll run over. All right. All right, I think it's gonna happen soon. Just get ready. He's gonna fake to have a heart attack, and then I'm gonna carry him out.
I hear that y'all are
You can either
gonna attack the courthouse.
When?
That's what someone told me.
Yep.
How can you come up here real quick?
Yeah, Harry likes a cavity search.
Okay, these shots aren't us. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, we got Turbideer at the front door. Yeah. It's not as if we're trying to hide or anything. We're standing right here.
We're ready to continue. Prosecution, if you wanna go to your first exhibit.
Are we all ready to proceed with the affidavit?
Nah, don't even tell me.
Yes.
Just jump in it. Go. Jump in it. Go.
Right, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of translation for the affidavit because the
Are you ready?
the officer who wrote it had some grammatical and syntax issues. I mean, so if that's okay with you, Your Honor, I'm gonna be paraphrasing certain things.
Okay.
Pull it up.
You're on courthouse property, and I told you you're gonna get detained and stripped. I suggest you get off of them. Well, right now.
Judge, you want to go ahead and read that out loud for the court?
Right now, your
Yeah, I can read the
leader
affidavit
just
out loud.
announced a bounty on.
Or I can, or I mean, if you want me to phrase it in a better way, because I understand the intention of what he's trying to say. I think a little better.
Yeah, I can read it out loud, and if you wanna phrase it, or maybe I help understand, or either way works for me.
Got
it.
I want to put them in the box.
Let's go here. On June 13th, 2022, clothing store 251 and 275 responded to a clothing store robbery, and they saw a suspect and went to negotiate with him to see what he was doing inside of the clothing store. He had his class 1 out behind a wall. He said he could get free passage, and he didn't like the 15 meters he would get for dirty money. I offered him if he dropped his class 3 and ammo,
He for
he
sure
would
saw something
get
get
enough
passed.
meters to run to the
100%.
garage. He didn't agree with. He
I
didn't
don't know, I mean,
agree.
it should have been
Called
searched, though.
negotiations
You
off,
shouldn't have
so
anything.
we
Yeah.
initiated on him
Objection,
inside. inside of the clothing
Your
store.
Honor,
Hey,
if we can get the
Daniel.
gallery to either quiet down or
You asked the judge
Was
for
that from the
permission to
gallery?
search the defendant.
Yes,
You
that's not
definitely
me.
saw someone being passed off.
I'm in the gallery.
Is he outside or in the gallery?
Yes. Definitely.
I'm gonna guess he's outside. Oh.
Objection, hearsay.
It is believed that the defendant was passed something in the courtroom. We would like to detain him and search him for that. For another item. This has been confirmed by a member of the Montana State Police.
That's fine with me. Since tsunami
No.
happened as well, I'm gonna allow it.
Okay.
What the
Sir, I'm
hell?
going to be detaining you at this time since I'm the only officer left in the courtroom.
Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't
I
shoot.
listen. That's what they told me. I didn't see anything. So.
Wait, the MSP man told you that he got something 100%?
Oh my gosh, it's Taylor
Yes,
fucking
sir.
Green.
Do you want me to perform a strip or do you want me to perform a frisk?
Since
Strip,
if
10-4.
it's
Alright, follow me,
hands
sir.
up, then yeah, I'd be a
Your Honor, we go to recess so we can strip him in the secure holding area.
Yep, that's fine. I don't want anyone to see his personal belongings.
Very
while he's
interesting.
gone. Do not go back. Go back.
Okay.
You're not allowed back here, sir. Go back to the. No,
It's
go back.
No, you're not, sir.
DSA, can you?
I got
This-
the direction.
Can you
there.
handle this guy? If you don't
They
go
said he
back,
100% had passed him something though. Did you see that?
Hold me in
Yeah, that's fine.
What's your name, Your Honor?
I don't know.
Ryan
I can
Warner.
find out for you.
That guy
Wait,
should
the
really not be
defendant
here.
was passed something.
Dude, he's literally like talking right.
When?
Like, what does he expect?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I know. And I got you.
I do.
I'm just gonna put you in one of these. Properly? No, they don't. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it right here.
That's the same.
Oh, this courthouse will
There you go.
Sorry.
cherish these moments, officer.
Pick up all your stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's great, isn't it? It's a lovely building.
Soon it'll
Hey,
collapse
we're just
into
gonna go
rubble.
buy some RPGs really
Is
quick.
that supposed to
Yeah,
mean?
I've seen many
Just pick up your.
Uh,
yeah, it happened, so.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we've already done a suicide vest attack on this place before. We can always do
What?
another.
Yeah, we
actually, someone
The fuck?
When you're strip searched, it doesn't take your uni off. Yes. If you want them. Do you want me to give you
Cal.
some? Yes.
Cal, can you close it? Thank you.
I keep waving to the judge, but he doesn't want to wave back.
I'll find out for you, but I don't know. Like I said, I was just told that
Fair.
you know.
That lies
It's not
is
a
what
key
that
card
was.
anymore?
No.
Public
I'm not
defenders used to
even.
keep those.
I'm not even DSO. I'm just a lawyer.
Public defenders have never been allowed to have key cards.
When I was chief public defender, you could.
Oh well. Welcome to my world.
Alright.
Alright.
Are we ready
Nothing
to
was
proceed?
found. Yeah.
When you are, Your Honor.
I don't know where I was at reading the affidavit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
So I think you were somewhere around that. Let's see, something about safe passage, and he didn't like the 15 meters he would get for the dirty
I'll
money.
start from there. Class 1 behind a wall. He said I could get free pass. And he didn't like the 15 meters. He could get dirty money. I offered him if he dropped his class 1 in ammo, he could get enough meters to run to the garage. He didn't agree. Called negotiations off, so we initiated him inside the clothing store. I stayed by the door as the officer pushed and holstered. Me and the suspect were the only ones with our guns out at the time. My partner pulled his gun after the suspect was already incapacitated by me. The suspect shot first at us, and I returned fire. We restrained him, waited for EMS for him to get out of medical custody. Once he was out of medical custody, we brought him in our car, read him his rights, and he requested a lawyer. I took him outside of his cell and searched him. He had a class 1 on him, and I told him I was going to take his mask off. He didn't respond, so I said I was pulling his mask down. I saw his, in quotations, face. In quotation, I would be able to identify him as the person from the ID Andrew Hanus.
If you, Your Honor, if I could offer a few points of clarification there.
That's fine.
So
Interesting.
I believe that so he talks about the two guns. I believe he was corroborating what the other witness was saying, which is that there were two guns present in that firefight. The one officer did not have his weapon drawn from his own testimony, and also from the testimony of the arresting officer, which would then place the weapon in the defendant's hand. Is I think essentially what's trying to be explained there. In addition, and just to clarify that last bit, from my understanding, from what he wrote in the affidavit, is that he was ID'd at Elk police station through his ID, and I think that was corroborated there. So I just want to point that out.
Defense, do you really have anything you want to add? If you can. Am I taking your silence as a no, or are you speaking over that?
I'm just reviewing one more time. Sorry, Your Honor. Your Honor.
All right.
Yeah, private
Prosecution, if
security's
you're
a
gonna move
little bit
to your
upset.
next exhibit.
Fine.
Absolutely, just 1 second. I'm actually trying to pull it up right now. Give me a second. Sorry.
They don't like
Wait.
you going to jail.
I'm gonna go ahead and go
Jason.
with the
Is
with
the
exhibit
affidavit
A.
the?
If we can pull up the on our tablets here, this YouTube link here. It's only 33 seconds. We're gonna start at the beginning.
Yeah.
If you look at the perspective of the officer there, I believe this was Officer Jewell's body camera. Here you can hear someone talking. Was them announcing themselves to come in. Right. He did not have his gun drawn when he pushed in. There were only 2 guns that were present at that firefight. There you go. And actually, if we could just pause here. When I went in the back to go ahead and search the gentleman here, he had the same exact uniform in his backpack that I was able to take out as I was looking for any illicit substances that he had on that was also being worn in that video. I'm not sure the association necessarily. I could take a few guesses.
I'm gonna object to that, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Speculation.
It's not speculation. It
is pure speculation.
How is it speculation?
You said it was the uniform being worn. There are over 30 members of that
It is the same
association.
exact style of clothing that was. I mean, not even style. It's down to the design, right? I
Yeah, they have a very limited.
There is precedent to corroborate clothing from an individual. Listen, I mean, when we give out a suspect details, we say he was wearing a black shirt and white running shoes. I mean, this is even more specific. He's wearing a vest with a gentleman with a cowboy hat on. I mean, it's even more specific than suspect details that we would give out in our regular radio calls. It's directly relevant.
Your Honor, it is very easily for any member of the 30 plus member association to buy the same clothes as they have and hire special fashion designers. It isn't fair to say Your Honor, it isn't fair to say that 100% we know that the clothes that are being worn were being worn to commit that crime. It's just completely.
You're getting arrested. Put your fucking hands up,
I'm gonna
Shay.
sustain the objection.
I literally haven't done anything.
You're being arrested, dude.
I'm sad. Yeah. Anyway.
They're behind the bushes to if you look directly at the front of the stock exchange, they're right behind the bushes over there.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
That's good.
Jay,
if you want to proceed,
put your fucking
prosecution.
hands up, dude.
Okay.
I didn't do anything.
Right, so anyway,
I have to fucking come over there.
that video, see you used the exchange of fire. The suspect go down.
2 armed that I know of, and then Shay
What,
Guevara
from,
put in cuffs.
That video, it's very clear. Suspect was armed. Is in the process of robbing the clothing
Shay's
store.
giving them
You heard the alarm and so forth.
Knowledge where everybody is.
And he engaged with officers. The officers incapacitated him, and it corroborates their story, in their timeline of events that took place. I think it's very, very, very clear. So I'll go ahead and I'll rest on that one if defense wants to cross-examine.
Floor is yours, defense.
Yeah.
Your Honor, as previously stated by a witness, which I believe we are seeing his body camera right now. He stated he had made a clear visual on the suspect. Throughout this video, you can see that there was no visual made. All the officers were on the scene. You can also see that the officers failed to clear several back rooms, which is the room on the left. I believe it is bathroom. Other rooms, which are popular holds for this certain robbery. We also failed to see a briefcase or any items dropped that would be proceeds of a crime.
What we don't know exactly what is dropped from that crime. I mean, if we're going to be frank. So.
Oh, I was talking about briefcase at the time.
What would be in the briefcase? Like,
if you guys want to approach real quick.
I'm just confused as to what we're.
I just have something I want to add to it. I don't want to say it in court.
That's what you get. Yeah, nice.
Really long court case.
It is.
I'm gonna need some food and drink again.
Wait, defendant, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Wait, you can? I guess it. Alex just. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a way to see what court cases are like pending, like on the docket but haven't been presented?
I mean, there really isn't any, like any quick court cases that don't end in spot benches. Usually, it's going to be an indictment. So
Yeah, fair enough. Cool.
So
Is
you
there
just
anything else I
be-
should really learn about being a lawyer?
I mean, you haven't
Like
done
any-
a court case independently yet, so
That's true. See how that one goes. But I've been so active as well, and I've got no court cases.
yeah, that's how it is.
Fuck it.
What law? What
Yeah,
do you
that's
mean?
fair. I swear I haven't seen any other PDO on or public defender.
For what?
Well, the other one is
Do you know where
Roman. I guess he's
where
not too
Habibi is?
active, but Jimmy Bell. I mean, he's only a trainee.
Yeah, where's he at?
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously,
I can't supervise trainees, can I? It's senior, yeah.
I need to give him a hug.
Based on my memory, no. But ideally, you're gonna be getting senior public
just
defender,
rude, bro.
pretty quick. Ideally,
Yeah. Quick cash money.
All right.
Bro, where's Alton as well? I haven't seen him in ages. Is he even here, or is he just completely?
He's here in
pretty much
spirit,
gone?
but like it was given to him after I took over as chief public defender. But he, even for half the time that he was there, he was suspended, and he's still trying to apply to be a judge.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go sit down. Thank you.
You see him yet?
Whoops.
Trying to do the slides so I'm closer to you. Oh well.
Mister with the sniper.
Sniper.
Hello, Parker. How are you doing? Good. How are you, man? Well, I just asked you that, and you said good. Do you have some food on you?
Oh shit.
I'll have to starve over here. Thank you. Oh. Hey, Parker. Alright. I'm gonna miss.
Alright, I believe it was the fence crossing Exhibit A. Let's continue there.
Yep, in Exhibit A, we see a Dirty Bandits member standing outside the clothing store, or a person wearing the same clothing. Member runs away from the store. Officers don't bother to investigate. Instead, they continue to stand out front without a visual on the suspects inside the building.
Your Honor, objection. Do we have? So do we, and again, I'm not sure. Do we actually have him leaving the store through those doors and then walking out? Or are we inferring that he walked out?
Didn't say he did. I didn't say he didn't. I said we have a DB member standing outside. I'll see what the objection's on.
What are you objecting to?
Did I not hear you say that he left the store, or did I mishear you?
You must misheard me.
Then I withdraw my objection.
So we start out. The alarm's already done.
Go to main PD. Go to main PD.
So that means it has been completed. Of course, they've already committed a crime according to the state. We get a video, and it immediately starts out. There's a Dirty Bandits member standing outside the street store, who then turns around and runs away. Officers never make visual with any suspects inside the building. Officers never investigate the suspects, what he's dropped or anything along those sorts. Call the situation code 4 before the scene has been cleared. We don't see them clear the outside. They've already stated there were only 2 officers on scene, and 2 sworn affidavits and a sworn affidavit and a witness testimony. They never actually went outside, which is what one of the officers has stated previously, and they never cleared the rest of the building. There is other rooms in that building that were never searched, such as the room in the back right and the room in the back left. So there was a due diligence there that was not filled, basically, and the officers have holes, which causes the prosecution to have holes in their story, and the witnesses' contradictions to the evidence provided. You asked there.
All right, prosecution, if you wanna redirect or re-examine.
Your Honor, yeah. So I mean, I was also present on scene when to help with what is known as scene control within the MS the Montana State Police. What we do during scene control is we sweep the outer area, generally the perimeter. We secure that, and then we make sure that they get the suspect
testimony.
out.
Very interesting.
And I'm gonna object.
Yeah, I mean, I
Your Honor, I'm gonna object.
I understand testifying. Yeah, but I'm yeah. So I mean, I know that is irrelevant. I should have. I mean, I can't really list myself as a witness, but it is standard procedure to secure the scene, and that if they had not, it would have been outside.
Your Honor, I'm gonna ask the testify. This is stop.
I am no longer testifying. I'm just all I'm explaining is that it is required of a Montana State Trooper to secure the scene when they are when a crime has been committed. I see no reason why they would not have done that. It would be a violation of their standard operating procedures not to. So I mean, again, I think the defense is speculating. That I mean, essentially what he's saying is that the officers acted with gross negligence by not securing the scene and by not if they were unable to, asking other officers to secure the scene. In addition, it's very clear based upon the testimony that was given in this affidavit, and as well as the video that we saw. There was an exchange of fire between the officers. The gentleman who was there, obviously, I would say had. I mean, I don't think you fired a police officer without malicious intent. And again, with the alarm going off, with the which would indicate a robbery of the store. I think there's more than sufficient evidence to infer that the gentleman who was shot and also exchanged fire with officers was the gentleman who robbed the store. I mean, unless you want to talk about this mystery man who may or may not have been there and may or may not be real and may or may not have a social security number.
Your Honor, I'm going to object. This is argumentative.
I mean, I mean, again, no. I am explaining that. Well, I mean, so how would you describe the gentleman who you claim was there or you claim wasn't there? We're not sure. We don't really know if he exists, but he's somewhere in the.
No, I claim that there was a lack of correct. The Montana State Police did not properly fulfill their duties by searching. We see in a written affidavit nowhere did they go out and search.
This is going outside the objection. I'm going to sustain to your objection.
No one objected.
You.
You did.
Mine. Okay. Sorry. All right.
So, again, it's based on the facts and based on the standard operating procedures of the Montana State Police. From our understanding, the scene was considered reasonably secure, and again, based upon both the affidavit and the video, which was provided, with the body cam footage that was provided, the suspect exchanged fire with officers. He was present as the alarm was going off. He attempted to.
I'm going to object, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
Improper character evidence.
Also,
it's very clear. You're providing evidence that hasn't been entered.
In what way? So what exactly did I say that wasn't entered? So I understand what you're saying.
You're talking about clearing the SOPs, operating procedures, such like that. That's stuff that only a witness or somebody with an opinion would know, not a prosecutor.
I mean, first of all, I'm not a prosecutor. I'm a police prosecutor, and a police prosecutor would know the SOPs of the respective department.
Witness.
Okay, but even in that case, you would need to be called as an expert witness, and that's not happened yet. So,
I'm gonna sustain the objection to that.
I have no further questions. I have nothing else to say.
Defense, do you have anything you want to add?
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution here has admitted that it would be the Montana State Police would be in the wrong for not clearing the area.
Objection, Your Honor. We're now bringing in SOPs again based on something that I said, which was stricken from the record because I was testifying, so we can't use that.
Yep, let's sustain that.
You were talking about gross negligence, though.
Which again is within the scope of standard operating procedures. Which again, no expert witness testified, right? So that has been stricken based on your objection. There was no expert witness, and that I should not, testify on behalf of those SOPs.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. So we see the officers clearly not secure the scene. That's basically what it comes down to. We see two officers here, and with the sworn affidavit, we see that they didn't clear the surrounding area before calling it code 4. I mean, we see them being held outside of the clothing store and calling the situation code 4 before all the rooms have been in. I mean, there's clearly an issue here. It's very easy. Well, I'll save that for clothing. That's all.
I'm gonna allow one more re-examine if you want to, prosecution.
Honor, I mean, if and again, this goes back to the idea that there was the second person. If there was a second person who was going to be, conspiring with the defendant, again, it would be reasonable to believe that person would then assist the defendant in some form. There's no evidence.
Objection, speculation.
I mean, you have been speculating this entire time about the second person. So I mean, if we're talking about speculation, let's talk about your speculation.
I'm gonna sustain the objection.
And then I have nothing further.
What is Tao doing?
All right.
Oh my, he's mad.
Last one, defense, if you'd like.
You don't speculate.
Oh, Your Honor.
You just bring it up. I don't understand.
Prosecution, if you move next to your next exhibit.
I didn't speculate there was a second person.
This is going to be.
You just said there was a second person.
One second to pull this up.
I said they failed to clear.
So here is
But
the
isn't
last two. So that is a picture, I believe, that was provided to us by the officer's body cam, which again speaks to the defense's claim that there was at no point a clear line of sight to the defendant, which there was in this picture here, which was what I was going to get to. He has positioned himself defensively towards the back of the store. I mean, again, the weapon is drawn. You can see a pistol. You can see a pistol there, as well as I believe a rag or a handkerchief below him.
Yeah, evidence that they didn't.
Which would it may or may not be used. Part of the. It may or may not have been used as part of the commission of the crime. Again, it's very clear that he is in a defensive position and preparing to exchange fire with officers, in conjunction with video as well. And again, was somebody else in the store or outside of the store? It has been seen, or has it been? Really even inferred to in any of the evidence that's submitted on either side. But we do have confirmation of a single gentleman there.
Is that all, prosecution?
Jason.
Yeah, I need more.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up a whole lot.
I have a question. Okay,
Yep,
you can go.
No, go
ahead.
Okay.
Move to your defense.
Yeah, I'll tell you after.
Yes, Your Honor. I would love to. Your Honor, in this image, we can clearly see evidence that had been dropped. The question is, why was this? Sorry, I'm not going to question. We see evidence that was dropped in with the video and all witness testimony. Am I looking at the wrong picture?
It's a guy holding a pistol. It's the second one.
But which exhibit are we looking at?
We're looking at exhibit. Let me just make sure we're looking at the same thing.
B.
It should be B.
Maybe
I was looking at the right one. No, I was looking at the right one. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the evidence on the ground? Oh, okay.
We see evidence on the ground here that was never picked up by the officers. Yeah, this could be crucial, very crucial.
Speculation. How does he know that that's evidence of really anything? There's a piece of paper or a rag. I mean, it's an unidentifiable object.
Isn't that an island thing?
I don't know. I would like a sidebar.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can hear you guys. You know that, right?
Alex Anderson?
And
Are you able to come on down to main PD, please? Kirk Thorne's requesting you.
who is?
Kirk Thorne.
Is that someone wanting criminal representation?
Yes.
Okay, 10-4. I'll be on my way.
Too easy.
Alright, well, listen. Can you stop following me, please? Alright.
Denying him the right to an attorney.
I have no idea where he is.
Considering that you're, what are you, a public defender? Are you a private attorney?
I'm a private attorney.
I'm pretty sure if you're pending
Oh.
charges, that you
I
automatically
know,
get
because
suspended.
you don't understand is that
He's
I
in that
literally
room.
have
I don't know
multiple
what you want to
felony
do with
convictions,
him,
Yet I still
Alonzo.
practice law because the Montana State Courts
There's-
recognize me as somebody that can
I'll let
practice
you
and give
handle it.
counsel.
Been
I'm
requested.
gonna get
Hello.
checked out quickly.
Where'd he go? There he is.
What's going on, man?
Who needed a public defender?
I don't think anyone does. There's too many of you here
Stuck
for
on this
the
door.
amount
Somebody
of people
help.
we have.
I'll just hop the door, I guess.
Oh, hey, man. Wake up and come on.
Hello.
Harry, shut the fuck up, Harry. Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna.
You're on yelling again.
I'm gonna upload that.
No, it's
that
Alex.
Video
That
of you
Jack
saying
Burr?
how
Hello
you shot
there.
that cop in
How you
cold
doing
blood.
today?
Hello.
If anyone
Trade
knows
me
me,
places.
tell me.
You can go in, mister. No,
Hi.
you stay in. You go in
Get
if
away
you'd
from
like.
the door.
What is
Get away from
individual
the
being
door,
charged
I
with?
know.
That would
we
be
still
possession of
waiting
Class 2
stuff.
firearm, mister.
Okie dokie. Hello there. How you doing today?
Not very good. I'm in fucking jail.
Well, obviously. So you're being charged with possession of Class 3 firearm. Can you tell me a bit more about about why
Where's
that's
Mason?
Wonderful.
Hello.
Honestly, if I
Oh,
get a
sorry
file,
about that.
perfect.
My
I'll give
brain
you all
just
the
kind of
locations you want.
Yeah.
died for a second. What were you
Built
saying?
like a fat rat. Did you get
So
yelled
the
at
officers have told me that you're being charged with possession of Class 3 firearm.
What did you say?
Why
Class
would
2.
I believe they said Class 3.
Technology would be class 2.
Alright.
Correct me if I'm wrong. 9mm pistol.
It's a pistol.
It's a pistol, but goes fully auto. So
it's
that
not
would
a-
fall into the same category as an SMG, like an MP5, which would be considered a class 2.
Yeah, that would be a Class 2 firearm. I'll just check. Officers, just to confirm, that was a Class 2 or Class 3 firearm he's being charged with. Okay, then.
You're looking this way.
Just to confirm, is it Class 2 or Class 3 firearm?
Class 2. It's a Tech 9.
Okay. Just wanting to confirm. Okay, then you are indeed correct, and I did miss here.
No, I just know my guns.
Okay. So in that case, you requested me here, and kind of what
Listen,
what
man.
happened.
Well, I got out of prison, paid my ticket, walked free. And my buddy said he needed a pickup, so I went and picked him up. Next thing you know, the lights came on. I got scared, so I started running. I got backed into a corner. And yeah. You know, I just thought I was picking my friend up.
That story was very incoherent.
Oh, so basically I left jail, or I left this holding cell. I was actually here about 20 minutes ago. Paid my fine.
Okay,
Went on my merry way. My friend gave me a call, said, hey, I need a ride. So I went to pick him up. Next thing you know, the police lights came on.
Okay, there you
Right?
Yeah.
I got scared, and I ran. And now I'm here.
Okay.
Guys, that's fucking
So if they found that Class 2 firearm after you ran and they, arrested you for running, then there's nothing there. I mean, you evaded arrest and then you got arrested and then they found a Class 2 on you. I mean, only options really here, if you go for a plea deal with them. Otherwise, that's about it.
Even if they lost line of sight or anything during the chase at any point in time.
I have a video of his gun going
Wouldn't
off
matter really.
and the officer
No.
going down. That guy that's interrogated in there.
I mean, because they
Not
searched you
interrogated,
here,
but-
because it wouldn't really matter, what. It'd be
No,
like,
it's not-
if they
it's
searched
that-
you
it's that one in
beforehand
there.
and then they
It's in
lost
the
sight of
area.
you, sure. But you've been here
I
detained
removed
since
from
they
the case,
found
I
that
can't do
gun,
anything.
so wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah, but then it would be unlawful reason to actually detain me and bring me here if they can't prove it was me.
Yeah, but in the video you can see the guy with the red gun go off.
Did they lose sight of you since arresting you though?
Where he shoots
I
his
mean,
gun
when they
and it goes to
arrested
the
you,
bench.
At one point they did.
so you were in this pursuit. They arrested you at scene.
No. In the pursuit, they lost sight, so they don't. They cannot confirm that it was the same car.
They caught you again in the pursuit though.
Let's
later
I mean,
on.
not very long or anything, but it's kind of straightforward.
What was that?
Hey,
Where's
listen.
there it is. Alonzo
do you want?
Harris, right?
Listen, Mister, I gotta
Dub.
get back to
What I hear, Dub?
Hold on.
One sec.
I swear, Kirk, if Dub comes here, I'm gonna be so upset.
Yeah. Anyways, I think you guys have had like I'm gonna say at least 3 minutes. I'm gonna
Yeah,
give you
I
about
don't
2
think this
minutes,
lawyer
right?
can do anything for me if I'm being honest.
Okay, that's
no, obviously not.
What?
Like you said yourself, I'm fucked.
I
You
didn't
told
say
me.
that. I did not say that actually.
I'm gonna work your magic. I'll pay you what you need.
Well, I don't get paid by you. I am a public
Yeah, you
defender.
do. I gave you. You work for Jason, right?
No, I'm a public defender. I work for the state.
Well, I can give you a fucking pretty tip.
Well, either way, I mean, just to confirm. So you were in pursuit. They lost you at some point, and then they found you again, and the pursuit started again, right?
More like a little firefight, and then here. But yeah.
Okay. Either way, and then you getting into
Yeah.
a firefight then was enough for them to find you and then arrest you. So yeah, I mean, more or less, the chain of custody's fine. For chain of custody being them losing you, as far as that goes. So I mean, yeah, realistically, I mean, I can help you get a plea deal. Maybe would you like to give a plea deal? Maybe give information or.
Can I get it off on parole or bond or something? I'm a valued citizen of the island. I got a business I gotta run.
I mean, as far as bail, would you be willing to, I'm not assuming anything, but that could be expecting no gang affiliation, no firearms, no crime, or you lose your bond. Are you willing to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that. That's fine.
Yeah, let's go that route.
I mean, you would have, just as much, you're still gonna, be going to court, and then you'll have just as much success. It depends on what happens in court, but we can try that. They don't have to authorize that though. But we can see. We'll wait for them.
Actually, that sounds like. What would be my time for in jail?
You're looking at minimum punishment about 15. Were there any cops injured using the firearm?
Yeah.
About how many?
2.
So you're looking up to about maybe 10 extra months for that.
Okay, well let's just see if they don't charge me for that. Let's
Well,
just go to jail. Fuck it.
obviously, I know. So you can be looking up to, you know, at maximum 35, at minimum like 5 months and a $15,000 fine. That's minimum and maximum, pretty much, for you.
You can call the cop and see what he wants.
Officer, we're ready over here.
Oh.
Hello there. Are you the? I don't know if you're the same officer. Are you one of the arresting
I'm not.
officers?
That officer dropped out, but I know exactly what's going on. I'm here dealing with his
Okay,
staff
that
assault.
is fantastic. More or less, you know, I've heard my client's story, and you know, my client's wanting to take bail for this charge. If that's at all possible, I'm able to process that if you agree to that.
What does he want? Sorry.
He's gonna want a bail bond, so he can be released. You know, he pays money. You know and then he gets released for a trial, a court, and then you'd file an FPR.
I'm needed in the community. I can't go to jail. I got a business to run.
That's not me. I'll let the arresting officer. He's loading. He's coming back onto the island now. But so straight up, when I strip searched you, I did not find. Hold on. Let me get the exact name of the weapon. Let me just check my GoPro here. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, let's have a look here. You had a
Tech 9.
Yeah, a Tech 9. You did. Yep.
Yep.
It's not
Why
a class
would
2?
you say that? Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
So I'm just gonna be, you know, thank you for that. Okay.
He had that on his GoPro.
Yeah, but now I also have you admitting to it. So that's cheers, man. The arresting officer is gonna be back in a second. I'll let him know
I
what
just
you
wanted
just
this to
said,
go
and
fucking
I'll let him
faster.
know he wants a bail bond as well. Have a good one.
Do you still want bail?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I just wanted this to go faster. I admit my wrongs. I want this to go fast.
I mean, faster would probably just be going to jail. Bail takes a while to, you know, set up.
Hey, John, can you let me in a car real quick, bro?
Like it'd be like another 10 minutes. So
Sorry,
do you?
but-
Are you sure
Or
you
I
want
think it's
bail?
Sorry about that. My head.
Hey,
I'm back.
you got
So-
any fancy fines or bail or anything?
He said he wants bail. You have
Or
to
a
authorize
fine.
that. I'm willing to, you know, grant that. But then I'm able to grant the bond, but you have to agree to the bond.
Wait, who's giving bail?
He wants bail for
I
his
want bail.
charge, so he can, you know, essentially that would just mean, you know, he goes free now, and then you guys file an FPR, and then
One
it's
sec.
sorted later, and he goes to court.
No, I know what.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's asking for bail right now. I don't even think I can do that.
No, I can. You just have to agree to it. I can set that up.
You can? You definitely can't issue your own bail.
Well, you
bail
can
for your
agree
own
to it, but
client.
I definitely can.
I don't know.
Or you can just give me a ticket for 11.
You can check the bail bond guidelines. It says that an assistant chief public defender, assistant district attorney, and district attorney can grant bond and set bail conditions.
What the fuck?
How about you
all
just
you-
give me
Fuck
2
for
phones?
that. That
Listen.
don't make no fucking sense.
Well,
How
you
about
know,
we just go with
well,
2
but no,
fines
it's
here?
no, it's okay. It's just I'm just filing the paperwork, but you have to agree to let me do it. That's the
I
thing.
mean, why would I give him bail when, like, man admitted to having it? I took it off of him. The chain of custody
Everyone
is
is
like,
entitled to
solid.
everyone is entitled to their day in court.
100%, right?
How about this? Hear me out. What if we just hit me with the unlawful or failure to carry concealed firearm to law enforcement and unlawful carry of concealed firearms? You
Nah,
give me
man,
those 2 tickets and we walk it free.
You definitely shot someone, like twice at least.
At
right?
no point
So-
did you say you were charging me with that.
That's my point, right? I'm not charging you with that, right? I'm charging you with a weapons charge, but
Not too bad.
it doesn't take away from the severity of your crimes in general, right? It's prosecutorial privilege. I'm not charging you with everything. I could charge you with unlawful use of a two-way device because you used your radio at some point. Right? Like I could charge you with a million things. I'm not going to, right?
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, you can only charge up to 30 months or more than 30
Yeah,
on one charge, so
no,
it wouldn't
but
really
if
make
I'm
a
if I'm
difference if he
FBIing,
charges you with
I'm
50 things or
FBIing.
one thing.
I'm here
I know,
saying
but if I'm
here's 30K in
FBIing,
fines you can slap me with.
yeah, but
And that is a
fines are
very good
clearly not a
point.
deterrent because I just gave you a ticket recently, and
I said, but
you
yeah.
immediately did the same exact thing.
Well, no, I got a phone call from a friend who asked for a ride, and then next thing you know, lights came on. I did not know what I got into.
Okay, but why did you shoot at people?
Because I got scared. I always get scared.
Stop
You
talking.
should
Stop
own a
talking.
firearm.
Stop talking.
Anyways,
Oh my
I like this
God.
cop.
Well,
yeah, but like I said,
well, that's great and all, but you can't just sit here and keep on admitting to things.
Yeah, I do agree. You should probably stop admitting the shit. That's kind of not the best.
I said, I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to get out of here fast, just take what you got and, and live up to it because, you're just digging your hole deeper. And plus, I said, as the officer said, if he takes bail and that, they file an FPR, of which isn't always likely, but regardless, if he does, then they can give you a bunch more charges and then you'll get a bunch more time. Would you rather go in fast now for a little bit of time or would you go in for a lot more time later? And also pay money and not do anything until then.
I'm gonna be honest, man. What I want to do right now is go back to my fucking business, close it down, and take a fucking nap. I'm not gonna be able to do that. So,
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, it is 100% up to you. I'm giving you your options that you can do. I mean, you say work my magic, but law isn't magic. I'm not a magic wizard, okay? You have your options. It's up to you to do what you want to do, and I make it happen. So you can either, go for what charge they have for you now for about, what time are you looking for the charge right now?
So we're not going for like maximum or anything. So for possession. Possession of a class 2 11.1.560, that would be a 15 months.
15 months. Would you be willing to do plea deal or anything like that?
I believe. Well, have you been arrested in the past 12 hours, mister?
like actually in jail or in this fucking cell? Because I've been here. I was told not to talk. You know what?
In jail.
Okay, well,
yes,
if you
talk.
don't
You can
answer
admit
the
to that. You have to admit to that. And say that. Have you
I
been?
haven't been in jail, but I've been in this holding cell way too many times.
Okay.
In the past 12 hours. Correct? So you haven't been in jail.
I haven't been in Alcatraz or DOC.
Fantastic. So can he get a plea deal then?
Actually, if you look at my history, I should have been in Alcatraz for about 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, so, and honestly, it's not even that much less. It's only 10 off, and then he's going to Alcatraz anyways, so it's like...
Okay. That, I mean, but yeah, Alcatraz would
So wait,
remove
what's
the
my
whole
time?
time. So it'd be, considering it's only 5 months, it'd be Alcatraz, and then it would be removed entirely. It'd only be a fine.
Yeah, I get that, but yeah, no.
What do you mean? Yeah.
So,
No.
okay, so
No
how about this?
sergeants. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll go with minimum, right?
Okay, minimum.
And then we'll
What's
take
minimum?
5 off for time served,
So that's
5
gonna
off
be-
for Alcatraz, and 5 months total.
So that's gonna be 5 months total in Alcatraz. How does that sound?
Still
honestly
fucking horrible.
way
Have you been to
fucking better
Alcatraz?
than
It
you could
sucks.
ever hope to
Well,
get,
it might
to
be
honest with you.
horrible, but it's like one of two options that are both horrible.
Listen, I'm thinking like a 50K fine.
Nah, man, I'm not giving you a fine. I'm sorry.
That is
can't
not
keep
possible.
doing that.
10K fine a minute. Because we can hit me with like fucking.
That is not how the justice system works. You can't just give arbitrary fines for time.
Well, no,
I
because
have
I
a
could see 3
sneaky
fines
suspicion
that
you
equal up
owe
to
shit ton of
45K that
tickets.
I've gladly.
But you all.
No,
But this is the This is one of. I mean, that only works as it.
Okay, so this deal that I gave.
Do you
right,
want
I'm gonna give it a
5
5-minute
months?
timer to be
Do you
official, so
want
5
5
minutes,
months,
deal's
or
off
do
the table.
you want bail? And that's assuming that you
I-
would agree to bail.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do bail. That's a
So
lot
you
of
have
bullshit
5
for-
months. I mean, actually, no, you don't have any options. It's only 5 months, actually. I mean,
That's
that's
either
it.
5 months or 15. If you take 5
Yeah,
minutes,
it's
to
5
answer
months or
your-
15. That is your only options now, actually.
5 months or 15? What's the wait? What? Sorry.
So I've offered you a plea deal, but the plea deal
Sorry,
offer
my
expires
brain
in 5
is
minutes.
having a bad time tonight.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So I've offered you a plea deal, which would
Yep.
result in you getting 5 months. Right? That plea deal expires in 5 minutes. So if you take more than 5 minutes to accept the plea deal, then it'll be 15. Not necessarily. Sorry, not a plea deal. It's not a plea deal. It's time served.
Give me the fucking 5 months and put me away. Let me just get this fucking shit
Fantastic.
over with.
And, what's your name?
My name or his name?
His name.
This is Kirk.
Kirk what?
Good question.
I think I found it in the phone book. Okay.
I can't fucking remember.
That case was painful.
What gun?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't actually have one. It does. There you go. Hey, brother. Can you get it? So anything you want, brother. I might say no though.
Hello.
Might say no.
Did you get a suppressor?
Hello, Mr. Swedish man. Third best Swedish man in the world.
You got a
I
fucking
would love
suppressor.
a
from
main
FM30,
battle
yes.
tank.
Okay.
Yes.
Gonna have to go buy a house tank.
Which type? Which type?
Oh god.
T140 Angara.
Surprise.
T140 Angara.
Vasa.
Scorcher.
Tigris.
Ooh.
Scorcher.
T140 Angara.
I think this is the right one.
Yo, if he gets an artillery
fucking
piece,
car.
No way,
No.
right? No way. I get a main.
No.
Oh my god, Bane. Yes, let's go.
No.
Sean, please be careful.
What the fuck
I
is
trust
this,
you.
Lewis? He's just giving people stuff.
No one else is getting a fucking tank. What's up, Lewis?
Oh, I gotta go a few back now. I don't know what I want anymore.
That's crazy.
I can't swan a tier 4 one, but I can swan a normal one for you.
You get the keys to the red vehicle.
Yeah, sorry, that's just that specific car's not on the list, but actually maybe I can. Let me just try. Tier 4. That work? No, sorry, bro.
God.
Not a chance.
Yeah, mate, you have to lockpick it as well. It's already unlocked, but you have to get it. If you want keys, you have to lockpick it.
Wait.
Oh,
What's that weapon called?
It's an artillery piece. The BCM Jack carbine.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, egg.
It's fine. I'm a medic.
Is it good?
For a reason.
I'm fine.
Oh, you're still glitched, mate. What's up with that?
Is it good?
It's happened to
yeah,
Jared also,
it's alright.
where he couldn't do anything. He's been able to
It's the best weapon you can get.
Yeah,
Oh shit! I don't know.
Mate. I'm not sure what's happening.
Honestly,
Can you, do you know to send me the
or ask
RPT?
for like a ask for
What's the best weapon you can get?
Fucking hell, Harry.
I have no clue.
Okay, well that ended very quickly.
Do you know to send me your RPT?
What is that?
Man tried to
I'll
land
send
that
you.
thing.
Just you can drive around for now. You just don't have keys. If you want keys, you have to lockpick it, alright? Just be aware. If anyone gives you money, it will glitch out. So just be careful, alright?
I was
Weird
trying
set of
really hard to
rules,
not hurt
but
anyone.
What's up, Mr. What's up, Mr. King?
Alright,
King
Santa.
D. How you doing, bro? That's what your name is, King D. I'm not sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I don't know exactly what it would be called, but could I just get the biggest gun I could get, please?
Biggest gun.
The biggest one.
I don't really know what I could give you. Like biggest caliber? Maybe a Cyrus?
The
Most
Chinook was
fun,
trying to
whatever
bomb
you
the
think is the most
Lamborghini.
fun.
Are you in lane?
No, I was not.
Give a scope?
I was trying really hard to not hurt anyone. I accidentally turned auto vectoring
My
off.
favorite scope.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god.
Do you have Marksman DLC?
No?
You have the Marksman DLC?
No, I don't.
Fuck.
Better give me a car. Ooh, wait.
Wait, someone else call out a
What kind
powerful
of car you
gun.
think you gonna get?
Naveed.
The Zephyr or the SPMJ.
That's
also
on
the.
That's trying to get like a nice Harley.
How many mags are you gonna give him?
Sick.
Why not the Naveed?
Nine.
Oh, he's only got one mag.
Huh?
Oh no, he's not.
Going crazy.
Oh fuck.
9. Oh,
Yeah,
thank
mate.
you. Someone let me use their
Enjoy,
backpack.
brother. I'll give you a
Man
backpack.
hasn't even got a backpack.
Yeah, bro.
I'm asking for the minigun. That's it.
Make it an M134.
Oh, fuck.
134. Is that a gun or a car? I'm retarded.
Sorry, no,
Oh,
I
he's
said
got
it's a
a
gun,
gun.
but it's not one that you can hold.
Gun, sir. That's ridiculous.
So, what you give us, do we keep or is?
But you keep it, but if it's a car, obviously it goes at restart. If it's a weapon, you die. You don't get it anymore.
God damn. Man, I really wanted that $4 million Rolls Royce.
Think I'd just give out $4 million, sir? That's insane.
Hey, are there any other mates
I
on lane?
mean,
Damn,
I can
what do you
pick
mean?
that
Well,
easily. Yeah, give
You
me
can
the
buy it
give me
easily
the
then.
hummingbird with rockets on it.
Oh yeah.
Horny? Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good choice.
But Shay's allowed to shoot out of the sky, right?
Hey, Ryder, you on freak?
What's he shoot us with?
Alright, just
yeah.
wondering
Just
if you don't mind.
please be careful that don't piss anyone off, Mr. Warren, please.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
What's up, Liam? I love your hat, mate.
It's
we're
not.
not
Yeah, I
allowed.
got you, bro. Thank you.
I can't get in it.
Oh shit, let me get the keys, bro.
it.
One sec. Oh, thanks, Lee.
What the fuck do I want?
Hey,
Oh
Lee.
god, I think I need to go
Hey,
fuck
Lee,
this back
actually,
in
Hey, yo,
line.
Max,
Mine's
tell me
like
what you
court
finna
case
get.
opening.
Can I get a Naveed?
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah,
Anyways,
bro,
it's
you can
not
take my
much.
spot.
Right.
Give me
Yeah,
keys,
sure.
mate. Oh, it's not my
Probably
fault.
appreciate it.
Wednesday,
Yeah, bro.
Can you get in it? It should be unlocked. There you go.
What's up,
Yeah.
Mr.
You get
Nick?
from Sandy.
Hello there, it's Mr.
I have
Doctor.
no idea, my
Is there
guy.
Are
a,
you really
like,
gonna
what's the
ask
most
for
powerful
another
machine gun you
VTOL
got?
after crashing it?
I don't know, man.
Apparently,
I'm not a
X
big
turns
gun
off
guy.
auto vectoring and it makes you go
Uh,
forward.
You
wait,
have
what
to tell
about-
me.
I'll get a
Try the
You know
Naveed.
what? I didn't hurt anyone.
Vid?
That was the big thing that he asked.
I'm gonna
So
ask
if you
for
could you
a
do me a
Black
favor, bro,
Hawk
just don't
rifle.
use it in a major, okay?
Oh no, don't get one.
Okay.
I've got a VTOL.
It's
What?
only
We'll be
only
good.
request I have.
You don't need
I
one.
get
I've got a
a
VTOL.
scope
We'll be
on it.
good.
What do you
I might ask for
What
it.
scope you want to just ASO?
might
I can
ask
just buy
for-
an ARCO. Something I
Oh
can
my
buy.
god.
Crashed it instantly. What?
I got a
Okay,
silencer.
now-
Is that too much?
You got it.
Alright, that's it. I'm bringing out the big shit.
Titan launcher. Doug gave that dude daggers.
He's getting the suicide vest.
Would you like,
Oh,
Mr. Jimmy?
shit.
Shay, you
Can I
need to
get a
hand in your
50
car and ask
caliber
for a
sniper
suicide
rifle with
vest.
armor-piercing rounds to counter
that
that
what I gotta do?
Pawnee?
Oh yeah, why didn't you ask for a
Like a
suicide
Lynx
vest?
12.7 with
You know what?
APDS?
You guys have pressured me.
Just don't use it against
Do
people,
it.
right?
Alright, that's fine.
Just against the vehicles everyone else is bought.
What's it called again? It's got
It's
a
a
special
Lynx.
name.
L-Y-N... Oh, the new? I don't know what the new
Oh,
one is.
fuck.
M107
He's getting a
maybe?
Lynx?
No, what's
No,
the
the
name
G,
of
it's
it
the
in
GM6 Lynx. It's the
Yeah,
GM6
GM6.
Lynx.
There we go. Thanks,
Oh
mate.
my god, no, is it the anti-material
Good
rifle?
name,
Yeah, the
Mr.
Yeah, it
Jimmy.
is.
APDS.
Oh, you son of a bitch, Jimmy Dean. I'm stealing that. I'm gonna rob you later. I'm gonna rob you, Jimmy Dean.
It's got some
Yeah,
reviews,
she's just
some
there,
not,
like-
okay? Just 'cause I
Okay,
don't want
thank
you
That's
to
the
Cheers,
fucking
Brad.
semi-auto 50 cal.
I'm gonna request
Hello,
you
hello,
as my
Mr.
gift.
Alexanderson, Galactic Gaming.
Hello there. Hello there. I'd love for you to rig the
Also,
governor
when's the next
election
live
for
fight?
me in my favor against Lee Brad.
Oh, just got fucking harpooned to death. Oh, just got headshot by a harpoon. Bro. Yo, who's dead with me? Debbie.
Ah!
Welcome back. M5.
You
feeling
running
Jesus
sick.
against
Christ.
Lee Bread? You know Che Guevara
What?
is running as an independent candidate?
Yeah, that,
Oh, Mr. Alexanderson, you're awake. Thank
Jesus.
God, what happened?
Okay, I can't remember what I said. You know, I'd really love one of those like really specialty high quality suits. Okay, you know, some you know one that you know no one can really get.
Swear to God, you say
One that no one has?
Yeah, you know, just a really nice high quality suit.
All right.
Trying to think what might not
Listen,
be
buddy,
in
I
the,
got AP rounds. Get out of here.
Right, shoot.
I think what might not be in the shops.
Or is there like a juggernaut suit?
Oh, my leg!
Oh my gosh.
I was about to do medical. I actually think it was a bit serious.
There we go. Well, these ones will do. Which colour you want, brother?
Let's see.
These ones?
Sir, you're flying over city limits. That's a 10K ticket, sir.
Yeah, these ones you like?
How about you know? I think there's like you know the old like mafia like mob boss looking one. Can you give me that?
The Gestapo one?
I think that might be it.
That's probably a bad choice of words, isn't it, Lee?
A little bit.
This one here,
Not
Alex?
hear a fucking thing.
Or do you mean the one that CID used to wear?
Maybe that might be. It. I'm not too sure.
Oh, here we go. These none of these are in the shop.
Ah, perfect.
That red
Let's
one's
see.
looking fucking fire.
Kind of go a bit slow.
What, this one?
A bit too vibrant. Oh, you're bending over. That's.
You won't shoot
You're
that thing.
clothes shopping with Alexanderson.
Sorry, Lee's here. He's getting me a bit excited.
How about
Hey,
like
move out of the
a
fucking
blue
way, I
one?
can't see
Go up, go up. The one with the white, yellow stripes on the tie. Yellow stripes on the tie.
Do you want me to
What
just
rank you?
ask for
You
one?
told me when to stop, right?
Radio check.
Do you think you'd give him yet?
Wonderful. So
Hey,
you can do far, yeah?
shoot.
It's that
think
that
so?
one. We just passed it. That
So
one.
yeah, I got
This one?
I got some.
He just shot.
Holy
I
fuck!
just want to let you know that I'm gonna be running for governor
Baby.
next year.
I'm about to disable your
hey,
health.
get out of the gun.
I said, all right.
All right.
Hey, mister.
Are you like
Oh,
actually
Bobby.
like serious about it?
Yeah.
Just whoever
Nice
owns that
on
truck,
you,
do you
bro.
mind moving it for me, please? It just makes it a little bit hard to spawn stuff.
Yeah, I mean, or don't move it.
Sure.
If you
Alright.
want to get blown up.
Oh, what the
Hey,
sorry,
you
sorry,
bullshitting
sorry.
now.
Go,
Do,
go,
man.
go. Just drive.
Okay, goodbye,
By the way,
goodbye.
there's
You know what,
money
Alonso,
on
just for you.
Oh,
you
what?
might
you
have
vote
to
for me?
launch.
Hey, would you vote for me?
I'm
Chase
running
a
an independent
diehard
candidate
communist.
against the
You'd
Fred
never vote
for the
against them.
Communist Party.
Tariq, you can't
Oh, you're
park
gonna be
up there,
third party?
mate. Tariq,
He has a
you can't park
suspect.
This
there.
silly
You
dumbass.
can't park there, mate.
So if the
You
pawn
can't park there, mate.
Thanks. You can't park.
What's up, Bobby?
Yo,
I can't
uh,
hear you,
In
mate.
this
You
suit,
can't park
nice,
up there,
nice.
mate.
BB, what we got?
Sheesh.
are you possibly able to give me a suicide vest for Badir?
Yep. Only one
Appreciate it.
suicide vest allowed per giveaway, so
Hey,
you are the
free shit.
first
I'm gonna
person.
come on my
Appreciate
car.
You bastard!
Just remember to be, fair with it. Don't use it in a major.
Hey, do it right now.
Yes, here you go, mate. Remember, if cops see you with that, even if you don't threaten anything, they can insta one tap you. Alright, just be careful. Alright. What's up, O'Dingle? Oh, dude, I remember last time I interacted with you, I fucking killed you.
I wonder how much my paycheck is, dude.
It's a link.
I
Oh
got
my
it.
god.
Tell me that wasn't funny as shit.
What happened? What ended up happening?
Yeah.
I
but, like,
laughed.
Who has
I
a
was like,
chain
we debate the
parked
merits
on
Hey,
my
Alex.
property?
I
It's
got a
my
new
suit
suit.
now.
From having and doing the cha-cha.
It's
What
my
is
suit
this?
now.
But I got this suit no one else can get, so.
Our courthouse.
I don't like it. I like this
Wow.
suit. Oh, is that
Okay.
like a custom suit?
I just got it from Daddy Douglas. He's Santa. He's down in Elk City Square giving away free things.
Oh my god.
That's how we got a tank.
What? What the?
Hey boys, just to warn you, there's
What?
a tank in front of the courthouse.
Okay.
Oh, it's fine, shit. It's fine.
Yeah. These things are powerful as shit.
Obviously, there's
I was just told not to use it against humans.
Oh, okay. Well,
I like how you get a
probably
fucking
Vehicles
sniper
are fine.
rifle, and I get a fucking suit.
Why'd you ask for a suit?
I'm a lawyer. That's why. This is all
You
I
should've
wear. All I
asked for,
wear
like,
is suits.
a huge gold chain that said fucking, I don't know.
Jason, you're fake.
Like fucking law life.
Jason.
I see you're admiring my long black gun.
Are you recon? I'm guessing.
Yeah. So now I have 2 rifles. Oh shit!
Ooh.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Don't touch that.
You pick that up. I'm gonna detain you instantly.
Oh no! I'm not gonna. I'm not that fucking stupid. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Alright, note
My
to self,
God.
don't switch weapons right now.
Is that an SR-25 on the ground?
Don't you dare, mister.
You're
What
signed
the-
on. You're signed on as government while on DSA. By the way.
No, my call sign is
Just
SSI.
blame it on the judge.
But you're not. You're not. You're yellow, not pink.
Sir, please tell me how
Doesn't
much it
matter.
costed you.
I mean, it does.
Sorry, is there a prop,
Not
sir?
for me. It doesn't.
Look at my new suit, Tao.
Did you make that?
I got it from Daddy Douglas, Santa Claus down in Elk City. He's giving away free stuff from.
Is he still down there?
Wait, what?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, tell
Someone
Daddy
got a
Douglas
tank.
to come up here. I'm in
Yeah, I know,
court.
it's out front.
I want to talk
Yeah.
to.
What's
Can
his
I get a
name?
present while in court?
Oh, he's gone. Dang it.
Well, you're gonna have to wait.
I think.
Well, yeah,
I think.
but
I think he's
can
gone off his rocker. He's he's gone a bit crazy. I think.
Okay.
Because he's giving away fucking guns. He gave someone a fucking.
Oh, whoa,
MG.
whoa! That's
Yeah, there's a tank
dirty.
parked outside.
What the fuck?
It's moving now.
I
have a
don't
feeling
think
that we're not gonna get to hear this.
I
can see
actually
tank
kind of
one.
want to
His
stay
name
in
is
here. Then, sir, can I
his
just
name
stay
is
here?
Bean Onberg. It's a cop that has it. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
can I?
he's special. You know, trusted.
You know, I want to give. I wanted
Someone got a pawn.
Okay, see, no, I don't want anything like that.
All
I want.
rise. The Honorable Ryan.
I need to talk to him
Warner.
about my donation for the medical hat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the court is
Your
now in
Honor,
session.
can we wait 1 second? I'm gonna get the co-counsel. It's starting.
That's sorry, I was a little ahead of schedule. That's my bad.
Hey, listen, nothing wrong with punctuality, Your Honor.
How far are you?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to bed 3.5 hours ago, but I'm
Alright,
still up.
well,
Right?
I've been
That's
doctored
good
I've been
punctuation.
doctored for women in 4 hours. I'm not gonna
What's
go to
his
sleep
name?
tonight.
I have to wake up in 3 hours for work.
For 4 days. I think I'm at my hour requirement a week.
Connor, I think we can
Yeah.
start without him. Alright, good luck, Andrew. Connor, can you hear me?
Yeah.
He said we can start without him if you would like to.
All right. Court is now in session.
Alright, good
The
luck,
court has
Andrew.
come to a verdict of not guilty to armed robbery. The reasons for this is that the officers didn't clear all the rooms. There's bad scene control.
guilty.
The cash on the floor is never picked up. The prosecution never stated what was taken other than the cash, and couldn't even provide a total amount of cash taken. The evidence on the floor was never put in the evidence, and the armed robbery states itself that it takes another person's property, but the prosecution was not able to tell the court what specific amount of property was taken or anything like that. So, court is now adjourned, and everyone's free to go.
Thank you, Your
Your
Honor.
Honor.
Thank you, mister.
Court's adjourned.
Did you record
Defendant
that?
found not guilty.
Okay, cool. Can you send that to me? Because no, I got you. I just want to look at it as not a prosecutor tomorrow.
I need a
I'm, like,
ride to
fresh.
go see Daddy Douglas. Can I get a ride? Really? There's Daddy Douglas at what the? Yeah, what the?
If you guys want to go see Father Jumper for
Yes,
a
I'm
car.
going.
Why though?
What?
Why do you have a black suit?
I got this from
Yo,
Daddy
really?
Jumper.
Had time down here.
Why though?
Because no
I
one.
didn't
This is
even
a
get to do
specialty
any of
suit.
it. It
You know,
was
no
a
one else can really
random cop. I
get
was
this.
like,
So
okay, I'm not
You gonna keep it forever?
I mean, assuming I don't like lose it, but yeah.
Free cash money. Alright, well, I'm jumping off on that. So
Although I'm losing my persona of the
No, I
Vault
think
Tech
that share
salesman, but
count
you
is
know.
too.
Yeah, no, I really hate that. That's why I don't like it. Anyway, I'm jumping off on that. Have a good night.
We
Yeah,
got
you
to
guys
go
are-
for chat.
Hello there.
Tank 1 reporting for duty. Who's the prisoner that we were gonna transport? Tan 4.
Are they upstairs?
Hmm?
They upstairs still?
I don't know. They're in the building, I think.
Bad, of course. I'm sorry. Sorry. Wi-Fi restarts at 4.
Hello, Anthony.
Thank you.
Hello, how you doing,
What do you think
Alex?
of your suit?
Oh, is that the public defender's suit?
What?
Wait, who's is that? Just like a random old suit? Is there a specific suit?
I got it from Daddy Douglas for Christmas. A late Christmas. In the middle of summer.
Not mine.
You know what I realized?
I like him.
It's
Like
a little
the
bit
tie.
too dark. It's a little
Andrew
bit too
sent
dark
me
to see the
something after
details, I
case.
guess. But,
No,
you know.
I'm not saying it.
Oh, well, on the suit itself or the tie?
No, it can be appealed. It can
On
be
the
appealed.
suit.
It's supposed to be.
I don't know, it's you know, just a bit of like a dark hole, you know, a little bit too dark.
Yeah, I mean it's very. It's not. I don't know how to phrase it properly. You know,
It's unique.
Yeah, that's for
Cases
sure. It's
appeals are
very
too
unique.
long and lengthy, and
Doesn't
That's
look
kind
like
of the
the
whole
normal
idea.
suits.
Because someone else stole my Vault-Tec salesman persona with the.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I kind of missed that now.
Yeah, I mean, I still got it with me.
I don't
You know, if I ever lose
there
this,
were
you
any
know.
other DB people there.
Wait, so who took it from you? Whose head do I have to go cut off right now?
It's fucking. I think Tyler Green
Oh,
is
but
his
there's
name.
a
It's their
guy
fucking
who
country.
was wearing a DB uniform. but
well, he
Andrew
doesn't
said
have
there
the
was no other
hat,
DB
so.
on at the time.
Yeah, he
so
does.
I wonder if it was stolen.
Oh my god. Okay.
It just
Another reason
looks
to
it just
go.
looks stupid on his head, so he doesn't wear it.
Yeah, because he's that weird hairstyle, whatever.
That
yeah.
was a good case. Though.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I'm gonna go get my free tank from Poppy.
Oh, did you get a car yet?
A car?
Yeah, for probably Jumper. He's doing
No,
it
this
again
is
in
no.
Elk.
Well, no. I mean, what do you mean? He's
I was
giving out
gonna
more
call you
stuff.
as an expert witness,
Yeah.
but I was like, that's
Well,
mean.
it's like a
I'm not
one-time
doing
thing,
that.
but he's
Well, no,
always
this
giving
is
out
what I got
cars.
it from. I got the suit from him. This is my what I chose.
Oh.
I wanted something permanent, but you know, I can't really get a gun, so.
Yeah, so that's going to be permanent now that you're suit. Or well, I guess you're not going to die.
I mean,
with it.
I said,
Yeah. Yeah.
Even then.
Oh,
I
that is
didn't
true
have
because you
enough
just saw like a
evidence.
CRT man with a 50 cal walk
Yeah,
around. So
still-
I wonder
he
if he's
needed
going to
the
get to
dagger
keep
all
that.
Okay, what is
Yeah, no,
that?
it's, yeah, as long as they don't die, then yeah, I think someone got a fucking
I'm gonna go
automatic
to
gun,
Donkey.
like a fucking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if they now want.
I'm
And
gonna
we
go
know what came on for this case, so I'm probably gonna head off now.
Yeah.
See how everything's done. Yeah. Well,
That was pretty wild. Yeah, the guy was fucking whispering right in front of me, and I'm like, "Are you fucking serious? Like right in front of me, telling me you're gonna fucking like
Yeah, no.
take the guy to the
That
courthouse?"
was a
like-
good case.
I mean, he 100% passed him something. I guess it, it just wasn't anything
Pick all
like
this stuff
cyanide
up.
or anything, but
yeah, and I
100%
gotta
passed him
ask Tell
something.
what he found, maybe.
I mean, supposedly they didn't find anything.
Okay. But still, he passed him something, so yeah. Still warranted. So appreciate you calling that out, mister. With some
Yeah,
snoozers in
they're
the
in point
courtroom
one.
today. Alright. I'm gonna call it. See you around, gentlemen. Good case. Oh, and Mr. Anderson. I don't know, but maybe I might put an application back in for the PDO soon enough.
Sounds
to get around to it.
Alex Anderson?
I can see what you guys are doing.
Indeed.
What's up, buddy? I just did a fucking court case against what's his name?
Yeah, I watched it. That
I
this was pretty bullshit.
That was fucking AIDS, dude.
Yeah, that was painful to watch, but it
You
was
saying
also
I was bullshit or he was bullshit?
it was all bullshit, but
No, I
it
was.
him,
I was.
him bullshit.
I was all my fault.
I mean, well, I mean, the issue is that I, like I said, what I should have done is I should have charged him with brandishing a firearm. I should have charged him with secondary assault. I should have charged him with unlawful discharge of a firearm. I should have charged him with,
Yeah, I
all
was
those
wondering
other
that why
things.
you didn't go for the you just
Because-
went for the one charge.
It was for the sake of brevity because I was under the impression that the case was going to last like an hour and everybody was going to go home like before the tsunami.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't charge him with it. Now, if I had knew this was going to go on for 4 hours, I would have charged him with everything because I had
4
proof of all this
hours for that? Jesus Christ!
That's at the exact time.
Come on, now, Ryan, tell me you would have not convicted for unlawful brandish or
I would have convicted, found guilty for brandishing, unlawful discharge.
unlawful discharge, either attempted second or secondary assault, one of the two. I mean,
I
would
don't
push
really
for attempted
understand.
second.
Like I kind of I wasn't here for the whole thing, but I kind of why didn't you go for the was it armed robbery?
Yeah,
armed robbery.
Why didn't you go for why wasn't he guilty for armed robbery?
There's a lot of reasons that I told Tao.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of them had to. I mean, towards the end of the case, I was just trying to be funny with because I just was like, I don't really care if I win or lose this. I'm just
Yeah.
I mean, I sort of give it up like halfway through. I was like, fuck this. I just want to go I don't know, jerk off or something. Like fuck this. You guys want to go for a paycheck run?
Yeah, I need a.
Imagine not
I need to
having
get my
direct
check.
deposit.
I host
Hey
over.
Ben,
Let's go.
I'm a brand new. I don't have that type of experience,
For a paycheck
Nope.
run, so
I didn't mean to get in your driver's seat. It's my bad, sir.
10-7.
Oh. The fuck you doing? You okay?
Alex, I need you to watch out for me. There are armed prowlers and tanks and shit. Come on.
The fuck?
I don't have a partner. Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna head to Redwood or PD and then hunker down there because these judges are out in the open. The judge is out in the open, so let me just go there. So whoever's meeting me, meet me there. judge's escort?
Is that my escort? Am I going in the tank?
Fucking hunkering down in here with you, Tal. I'm not fucking standing out in the
Maybe
fucking
switch
tank
to
fire.
point two once you guys hit redwood, if that's cool. Or would you guys do global point one? Okay. All right. I mean, the Paytech Center is not far, but we should probably just set up a perimeter at the. Yeah. So we should just set up a perimeter here and make sure that nobody kills the judge. Switch right here. Pretty sure. All right. Let me know when you guys are set up, and I'll start walking the judges down there. Yeah, you never know what certain folks can do. All right, Judge, follow me.
Guess I'm following with the judge.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, right. Wait, MG3, what?
I've got an MG3.
The fuck? Where the fuck did
It's
you
the
get
new
that?
standard issue patrol weapon. I
Oh my
don't know
god,
what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah. Where's mine? Come on.
Yeah, you gotta go get it from Santa. We'll go there next.
Oh, you mean like the one I was talking about in court today? Huh?
Yeah,
Dude, I have to clip that closing argument, Ryan.
I wasn't actually there.
I have it.
I was
can
dealing
do
with
it.
other
Dude,
stuff.
please clip that for me, please.
Like the whole one, or just the one where you talked about like Santa, bro?
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
the tank! The tank!
Yeah, oh,
It's
shit.
our tank.
Oh!
We're good.
It's our
Oh,
tank.
it's coming, bro.
Our,
scared-
it's
You scared
it's
the chief public
fucking
defender. He wet himself.
Jesus Christ.
That's the
Hello,
police's
guys.
tank
I
currently.
need to go to the paycheck center.
Wait, Alonzo's in it.
I need to go to
Pick
the
one is
paycheck
24.
center. Can I get in?
Yeah, we need to get our
Yeah.
paychecks.
Okay. One of you hop out, and we'll keep the judges in here.
I guess I'm in the gunner seat.
Oh no.
Welcome, Judge. I'll come pick you up in a second.
What if you got a Lynx and I've got an RMG3? I think we're...
So I want you to do me a favor. After doing that court case, I want you to shoot me in the head with that lynx.
Yo, how'd you get that?
Same thing. I asked for an MG3.
What caliber is that?
It's 7.62 by 52.
Yeah, that's
Or
very-
7.62 by 51.
That seems real legal. Yeah.
Probably quick. I haven't fired it yet.
Probably quick.
I like how. I mean, I like how the difference in things that you got. You guys go for these fucking guns, and I get a fucking suit. Like, you know.
You went for a suit?
also
That's
an
what you got from
attorney,
Santa.
Well, I'm an attorney, but like, I don't have any real legal things that are worth value. Like,
I'm assuming that was the tank.
Tank 1.
Like, there isn't many things that I can't get
Okay.
currently. You know.
Did the
Did
judge
you fire the gun?
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
I mean, is he trained to do that, or I mean, I'm gonna guess not.
I mean, he's a judge. Are we gonna tell him no? Like, what is he gonna do? What are we gonna do? He's gonna give us contempt if we tell him not to shoot the gun.
Yeah. I mean,
If we want to get to
Is the judge an act
Tao,
of terrorism?
Tao, we need to get to, if you want to get your MG3, we gotta get the fucking Santa.
Dude,
quick.
I'm going to bed, dude. I'm fucking tired.
You don't want an MG3?
I did a 4.5 hour court case. I want to go
You
to
do
bed.
realize the
Let's give
MG3
him a
is going to
21
stay
gun
with you
salute
to
night.
tomorrow, right?
I'm good, dude. I don't even. I don't even care at this point. I'm so exhausted that it's like.
I don't know. I think Daddy Douglas is a bit off his rocker giving out this stuff. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, Shay currently has an armed heli. There's an armed Pawnee, an armed
especially after the other day where the gods possessed
Pawnee
our
shot 2 rockets
fucking
in town.
car and flew us across the world, and then like, you know, I think the gods are getting real sporadic.
120 is about 10:42.
We gotta go, boys. You have a lovely day,
Yeah, I'm
Mister.
tired. See you guys.
I guess I don't know.
Sure. Just want to get off the game.
Hmm?
I can't be in game anymore. I'm done. So tired. I just want to go chill on TeamSpeak for a minute.
Yeah, I'll just be joining you, I guess.
If you want, you don't have to. If you want to stay in game, don't.
There's nothing
not
to
gonna
do. I was just, you know, checking out the events. You know.
I'm probably
Up
gonna
in,
pass out.
Mr. Anderson.
I'm gonna be heading out. I'll see you guys.
You're gonna be heading out. Okay, you have a good one, Mister. Mr. Anderson's gonna be 42.
Channel switched. Insufficient permissions. Channel switched.
That was pretty wild.
Channel switched.
Sorry, buddy. I just forgot I was in patrol command.
Yeah. So that that court case looked pretty bad.
Dude, that was fucking AIDS.
I mean, I mean, yeah, I caught you at the end of it. You know, you were making a little bit of a bad arguments here and there, but overall,
Well,
it's just pure fatigue. I mean, at that point, like,
I just stopped giving a shit. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. But overall, yeah, they were just, it was just a bullshit.
You weren't there for my closing, were you?
No,
where I was like, we could speculate about a lot of things, like, the nature of the Easter Bunny, and we can speculate about what if the 12 apostles came down from heaven and did the cha-cha-cha in the middle of the courtroom. I was like, there's so many things that we could speculate on, like the conspiracy.
It's too bad you didn't know exactly what was going on with Doug. Like, Almighty God will come down and give someone a tank, like anything can happen in that.
Yeah.
Fucking.
And then I'll be like, oh, what the fuck.
But yeah,
Funny
like
shit,
on like a serious note, Doug is like going a bit insane, like genuinely.
He's always crazy.
But like he's giving out shit. Like this is like another step, so like.
Well, because again, we're not a roleplay server, we're a combat server.
I mean, obviously, yeah.
So that's why he's doing it.
I mean, he's not usually one, the kind of stuff he's giving out.
Yeah, I mean, it's not permanent though, so.
I mean, any of the guns he gave out, yeah. Any of the guns he gave out. Yeah, he's not. As long as you don't die with it.
Ooh, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, they're not leaving with the server going down. That was the crazy thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I get like doing a one-off thing and then like you lose it and then like a little bit, but like.
Not dangerous.
Because like I think he gave like a fucking like minigun to someone. Like it's crazy shit.
That's not going to affect the server.
Like obviously any of like the vehicles, obviously they go because it's not in the garage. But like any of the guns, any like items, yeah, they keep them.
That's gonna be bad.
Yeah, I agree.
I won't be on tomorrow.
I mean, even just the like SOP aspect of that, like cops getting like guns like that, like
Very unbalanced. That's why I didn't get anything. 'Cause I was like, fuck that. Oh, really, what I should have had done with that court case, let somebody else prosecute it. They can call me as an expert witness.
yeah, I was thinking the same thing there. Like, yeah, you're fucking giving
What am I
testimony.
gonna call my?
as prosecutor.
What am I gonna call myself to the stand? You know.
I mean, that would be funny, but like,
Mr. Howitzer.
it's like you go behind the witness stand and like you go out, ask your question, and then you go back as the witness.
Right.
Honestly, you should have done that. That would have been hilarious. Like ultimate not giving a shit moment. Like,
I think he would have tried to use that against me though, 100%.
yeah. I mean, that's the one, but like the thing is with our court systems, like we don't have like big thing on like witnesses being in courtrooms, like, cause that's usually the issue about being a witness to something is that, if you've been a witness to it, you can't be you can't be anywhere near the court case.
Right.
Until you're done testifying. But like in this, like in our rules, I mean, that's not an issue.
Right. Yeah. So hello, I Prosecutor Tao Howitzer would like to call up Prosecutor Tao Howitzer to the stand. Mr. Howitzer, how are you doing? Well,
you'd call yourself officer in that case. So I'm Prosecutor Tao Howitzer. I'm calling up Officer Tao Howitzer to the stand.
Like I have fucking multiple personality disorder.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like you would.
How I changed the voice and everything.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How you doing? Yeah, my name is Lieutenant Howitzer with the Montana State Police.
100% should have done that.
I tell you, boy, what I saw was that young Peckerwood over there. He was going behind that wall. He had him a small caliber firearm pistol, in particular.
Imagine you impeach yourself, like.
Wait, could you imagine if I perjured myself as like a? Your Honor, I would like to move to charge the witness with perjury, but that's you. No, sir, that's Officer Howitzer. Okay. Sir, take him into custody. They arrest me. Why are you arresting me, you idiots?
Yeah, that's.
I go back the next day and I have like a piece of my brain missing. I'm better now. Like, I feel like shit. That was fucking stupid. I thought that was fucking retarded.
Yeah, I've learned a long time. You want to know something? I reported it to Lee a while back, but like, Jason Bourne was like appointed as Oliver as like as a prosecutor in a case as a private attorney, and in a case, it was the case that was before they filed against Riken, the criminal case against Riken. Oliver Shaw appointed him as a prosecutor in that case because he was involved, because he was the legal representation for Vantage. Which even in that ethical background of a private attorney, and because the reasoning why he did it is because he would be involved in the civil suit. He wanted to civilly sue him, so he wanted to be involved in the criminal thing as well.
I got you. Okay. Well, you can't really do both, can you? Yeah.
So he was a co-prosecutor in Riken's criminal case, and then he sued him for Vantage.
What?
But even then, the idea of the DA appointing a private attorney as a district attorney and prosecuting someone.
That's kind of crazy. It's very abnormal.
I mean, I told Lee about it, and it doesn't look like anything's happened, so... That's a classic.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't get back to me sometimes too. I'm just like, dude, this is something important shit, you know.
I'm just waiting for the glorious day when someone gets after me for having a key card. I can't wait. So I mentioned that. I mentioned that because Jason Bourne mentioned it in the trial, and it's like, in my day is a chief public defender. We could have it.
Oh no, we could. I had 6 of them. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. I mean, sure, it might be like an SOP violation of how I acquired them, but inherently, I mean, because it's also, I mean, I'm DSA. I mean, it does in possession of police equipment doesn't say anything about being off duty as a cop. It just says that you have to be a law enforcement officer. I'm a law enforcement officer. Like,
So if I
yeah,
have,
like theoretically, if they can prove I got that key card from DSA, and then that would be an SOP breach from DSA, maybe, sure, fine, but also, I mean, I kind of have a bit of a, some of them in my house from medic, of which, I could have them as, I could have them as medic command,
Oh, could you?
Yeah, all fucking medic command has key cards.
I thought all medics period had key cards.
Oh no. I mean, some of them might. They're not. Regular people aren't. Regular medics aren't supposed to. But all the command, we just get a cop to give us one. But
How do you guys get into locked buildings if you don't have a key
we
card?
don't.
Let them die.
Yep. 100%.
That's scuffed.
So yeah. So if someone like all the cops die in in PD, fuck them. They're fucked.
That's crazy.
It's like before we could like break down doors. I don't know if that's still a thing, but I remember before.
I have no idea.
Because we used to have like a fucking axe and we could chop down the fucking door, and that'd be any like locked door that we couldn't open. And that was, in my eyes, that was a pretty good system.
That is actually a good system.
No, I added, some suspense if you'd get in there on time as you're chopping down the door.
I don't know why. If they took that out, I'm kind of curious as to why they would. That was actually a really good system. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, because when we got rid of the fire side of medic,
that
took
makes
away
sense.
Our axes and all that,
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they haven't had the axe anymore. I always loved carrying around the axe.
Dude, fucking Daniel DeHaan used to ride around with an axe. You remember Daniel DeHaan? Yeah, he was the dude who used to ride around in a van, and he would always carry an axe, and he would like try to lure people into his van, like, "Oh man, would you just come in? I got some in my trailer park for you."
It was always funny because like there was one time I was at we were doing like a medic checkpoint, and someone fucking like ran me over with their car, and I was on their hood, and I got up and I fucking took my axe out and like pointed at them menacingly while I'm standing on the hood of the car, telling them to pull over.
They pull over?
Yeah, eventually. I think I also got reported for that. I got in trouble a little bit.
Did you? For what?
I don't know. I think I went a little bit too far into it and like was kind of like returned to the checkpoint or whatever. Like it made it seem like I was like forcing him to go back, like because they weren't like required. Like we couldn't like physically stop people from like leaving checkpoints.
Okay.
So that was like the issue. Is like it looked like I was like forcing him to go to the checkpoint, even though it's like more. I don't want to fucking walk back to the checkpoint. You're gonna take me back there.
Yeah, right. Which I mean is I don't think that's not unreasonable. No, because that was probably a very expensive like oopsie, Like fucking. You got a lot of. You get some nice ass. Wait, is that their food? No, that's your stuff, right? That's your coffee. Okay.
Talking yourself, Tao, huh? You're
oh fuck. Sorry. Sometimes I like. Listen, I haven't slept in 4 days, so.
That's not good.
I am like hallucinating.
Well, maybe you should try and sleep.
Probably should. I tried to sleep last night. That didn't really work out. That's why I'm like mumbling to myself because my like brain is starting to like what do you call it? Like crash together. Like I'd like.
Yeah. Maybe yeah. I think you got the wrong mix of shit going on in your body.
No, I mean, I believe it or not, I haven't been doing drugs. I just haven't been sleeping. Like experimenting to see what happens. This is definitely not healthy.
It's most certainly not.
Am I gonna die? No, but I mean, if I do it for like another 2 weeks, I will.
Yeah, like I don't remember how many days it is before like you can.
I think it's just 7 or 8 days before you start like having serious problems.
Yeah.
Because and like most people who take Adderall.
But I also got to think like like to what like yeah you might not die, but like at what extent you like start like mental issues like
They're already starting because like I'm like hearing things, so like I'll hear like a noise and I'll think that there are people talking and that it's like there's people outside the house, which is weird. There was one time I hallucinated so hard that I thought the DEA was raiding my house, and I was like Seriously, yeah, seriously. And I was talking to like cops in my hallway that were very real to me. But my mother, I looked at her, she was looking at me like horrified. She's like, "Who are you talking to?" And I was like, the DEA. Don't you see him right here? And she's like, "No." She's like, "You're hallucinating."
It's like the district attorney. It's like not
Yeah,
even
it's
like
the,
some random DA. It is the DA.
it's the DA. No, the DEA rather.
Oh, the DEA.
Drug Enforcement Agency. And she was like, the DEA's here. She's like, I don't see any DEA.
No, it
Tell
did.
you.
Like I've had some fear like that. Like sometimes I wake up like and I'm like half asleep and I look around and like something is like slightly out of place in my mind and I fucking like freak out as if someone was in my room or some shit.
Yeah.
Like I look around and like something's wrong and it's like what the fuck who was in my room, who moved shit, Jesus Christ, someone's in the house. They're in the walls.
We're in the trees, man.
And then I fucking like run out of my room like panting.
That doesn't sound good.
And then like I return and I'm like, there's nothing fucking wrong in here. What am I talking about?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I would be fucking. That's kind of crazy, my guy. I don't know how I would feel about that.
You of all people. You of all people. To tell me that.
I mean, listen, I was talking to the DEA, so apparently in my dream or whatever, in my fucked up state of mind, I was like, DEA officer, I was like, drugs weren't mine. It was only a little bag. What are you guys doing here? They're like, well, we're here to track some couple of bigger. We want to stay at your house for a little while we track them. And I'm like, sure, come on in. That was I didn't say that. My mother said that. I'm like, in my state of mind.
Yeah, you're inviting them in. Yes, Mr. DEA, come
Yeah,
on
it's like an interview with a vampire, you know.
Yeah.
You have to invite me in first.
Imagine if like that was a real like, oh, you have to invite the cops in.
It's like, yeah, well, I mean,
yeah, it's
they can violate your rights if they want to, but I mean that's risky.
Yeah, it's like if you invite them in, they can do whatever you want, but if you don't, then I mean that's kind of true actually. If you invite them in, they can like
super at your house.
Yeah.
If you don't invite them in, then they can't. They can soup in your garbage and stuff, but
that whole trick, it always gets me like you're in like police custody. Oh, you want a soda, and then they fucking take the can and like.
They did get the DNA. Yep. And I'll tell you what, that's super. It's super snaky, isn't it?
Yeah, or like get your like fingerprints or some shit.
You know what's nuts is that I was watching a lawyer video and he was like you got to look up Kennedy Law Firm. Of this lawyer, he's like this older dude in his like probably like early 60s, late 50s, and he like wears all this gold and like he's like actually a very good attorney. look up Kennedy Law on TikTok or on Google rather. His videos, he's fucking great. He's like, it's Kennedy. It's Kev Kennedy, I think his name. And his tagline is, they always say Kev's got you covered. He's from like Tennessee, I think.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to find out with that little information.
And one of the episodes was like where he's like so he's playing the cop and he's like, "Do you want a Coke?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'd love one." He like they just like smacks it on the table.
I see people also watch the JFK assassination in 4K 360 VR.
Let me see if I can find the guy. I'll send it to you because it's like lawyer talk, you know. Lawyer talk is actually pretty crazy. I don't know if you ever watched it, but all these lawyers giving out free legal advice on TikTok, and I don't know, it's kind of entertaining. A lot of these guys like.
I just watched JFK's brains get shot out of his head. That was great.
That
was some crazy shit. Like, oh, they don't want like trans people in schools, but then they show like fucking up close JFK's brains getting splattered by a bullet in school.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
who cares? Like, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
Our teachers are teaching our kids critical race theory, and then fucking bullet through JFK's head. Yeah, totally.
Let those people do whatever they want. I don't give a shit. It doesn't really matter to me. I mean,
those people.
Let me TikTok. Oh, here we go. Lawyer Kevin Kennedy. That's his name. Kevin Kennedy. Here, I got it. This is Kevin Kennedy's TikTok. Check this out. This guy's fucking awesome. Actually has like a lot of very popular videos.
Oh, yeah, I think I did get a search for this guy. Let's see. Actually, is like first video. If police show up at your door, you don't have to talk to police, unless they got a warrant.
Dude, I love his suit too. I think it's great.
Yeah, this guy's great.
He's just like your typical like kind of like sleaze bag, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if I do plan on being around it with hands, just like at least for a little bit, like a while longer, I want to get like a custom suit put in and like a whole. I want to have like a whole persona on the island. So I think that's how you really get clients. Is you got to be notable and
Oh well, dude. Well, that's what I did with Child Right Order. When I was a defense attorney, I was just this like dude who like I would lawyer like like during quarantine. I would like be on the server like for like probably like 6-7 hours, and I would do like trials and I would do all that kind of stuff. And then like when it got nighttime Eastern time, I would just get smashed and like ride around in a limo and fucking pick people up and like hand out money.
People definitely like money.
Well, no, like I would like help new what do you call it? I would help new players out and shit. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool, dude. I enjoy doing that. But then of course no, we can't do that anymore because there's no roleplay.
Yeah.
Everything is all gunplay, dude. It just sucks because like it's super combat based, like to the point where it's not Anzus anymore. It's just like major.
I mean, like I always feel like I like small things like because there was so little features back then. And you look now, like you think of all the roleplay stuff now, like sure, but there's a lot of key people that they they do a lot of roleplay stuff, like the workers or whatever, sure, but on average roleplay has gone down. Whereas you have these little hotspots of roleplay, but back then you had an average of okay roleplay throughout the entire time, whereas now it's like a little bit here and there.
Yeah, and I remember that Doug used to like always like roleplay. That was his thing.
And now he just fucking blows up and shoots people in courthouses and shit.
Yeah. Now it's like shoot. I don't get it.
And then also fucking like possesses people's vehicles and flies them around them. I mean, it's funny, but also like you're not supposed to be doing it.
What if we were doing something serious?
Even then, we kind of were like we were trying to get our fucking paychecks, and he kind of interrupted that.
I mean, I personally I gave a shit less, but yeah, I got in trouble again on COF today because I'm just not meeting my hours, and I'm just like, dude, I don't like.
Does it look like I give a shit? Like,
well, it's not that. I mean, I did actually a lot of hours today. Let me see how many hours I did on this guy's COF because I was the prosecutor. Oh God, hours. Dude, if I do one quick case a week, I can meet my hours every month.
Yeah, I mean.
Dot hours.
I mean, it really is the fact that like I just don't know where I would go with like like I know Anzus is bad, but like where else would I go? It's like
Grand Theft Auto.
But like I'd have to find a community there, and like I'll have to learn the whole system. Like I haven't fucking done that shit in a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
And I have so much progress here already.
That's true. Yeah, I get that. I mean, that's why I'm not leaving because I'm a patrol lieutenant. If I wasn't a patrol lieutenant, I would be out. I would still stay as judge, but that doesn't require as much work.
I mean, honestly, true. Fucking be a judge here and do some like proper role play on another server, like.
Exactly. This would be like where I would go and fuck around,
Honestly, I mean, the public defender's office roster is starting to kind of fill out. To be honest,
that's good. I mean, you got people who want to be there.
Lewis has been doing a lot of good work. I said I promoted him, and he's been working independently.
Oh, no shit. Yeah.
He did let's see, he did 3 cases, 3 representations by himself.
Yeah, good for him. Hey, maybe he could actually like be useful and present, help actually like build you Are you're do you also have a private business, or is that just Jason and what's his name?
What?
Like so do you have like a private law firm, like other than the public defender's office, or are you just?
No, it's just public defender's office, but
Because back in the day, like me and like the two assistants all had our own private law firms too on Island.
I
It's
think
weird.
you were thinking of Donnie Gavlin and Donnie Cameron, but he's also like he hasn't been on Anzus. It's like I had a talk with him about the state of the union, and he kind of got discouraged from playing the community himself. So I think that might be half of it, but I think he's also just preoccupied either way.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of reasons not to play here. Kind of unfortunate. Not me. There used to be like very few reasons not to play here. I don't know. I mean,
I mean, it really is a question. Do I just want to be reckless until I just get kicked out or some shit? Like,
that's on you. I mean, it's up to you. I
mean, that's the idea. I mean, what do I mean,
what do you have to lose, really?
Yeah.
What? Your house and maybe like some cars? Like, I would think that would be it, right? But I mean, worst comes to worst, you just make it all back.
Like, ideally, I like want to like be a judge, obviously. So I'd be a judge for a bit. If it doesn't work out, I'd do something crazy.
Montana State Police.
I'll probably just be like fucking corrupt or some shit. Big
Why-
corruption
why-
scandal, and do like a
corrupt
big
lawyer?
like corruption like a case against me and like bring down the corrupt like public defender or some shit.
My
Like,
God.
The corrupt judge.
Yeah, Alton really fucked you guys over. I have to say.
Alton?
Yeah, Altenberg. Like when he just like got like fired basically.
Yeah, and like he's technically still in the public defender's office, which I'm gonna have to talk to Leah about that because he hasn't obviously done anything since being unsuspended, and he's still got a judge application out, and Matt hasn't responded to it.
It was denied.
Yeah, there hasn't been a response to it, so I don't know if he knows. Does he know?
Yeah, well, I don't think so. But he's not getting judged.
Honestly, I mean, I don't really want him to come anywhere, be anywhere near the public defender's office.
Yeah, I mean, he might try to go back to that, but he's not getting judged. So that's a fact.
I mean, my only worry is, I do this and then he fucking like at least slips him back in or some shit.
Yeah, which you don't want.
Because Jesus
I mean,
if he fucking reaps the reward of what I've improved the public defender's office on, I'm gonna be very upset.
Not like that, but I mean, I think you're better at running it than he is. It would be a shame if they, took over you. Honestly, I mean, I think that he's organized. I think that he doesn't appreciate what he has.
I don't think Lee liked him anyways. I don't see
Lee
why.
did not like it at all.
It's just a matter of if Lee like he can control him more than he can me.
He didn't like me for the longest time because he got passed over for chief public defender when Ibney left for me. Like, man, I was like, dude, never considered.
Because I like saw like I was looking through the old files and I saw like like an apology letter that was written in his for because of something he did by Ibney.
What did he do?
I don't know. I'll try and find it.
Oh, it don't matter. I mean, I just thought if you know it offhand, I mean, that'd be kind of interesting.
I have it all archived, so
I do.
Pull it up. I have a full art. I said all the old stuff from Ibney is in here. I said I just all the different crazy stuff it's archived.
I went to the Joseph Wall.
Letter of apology, Kyle Cole. I think this is it. Yeah, here it is.
Pretty sure that guy could threaten to break in these legs or something.
Well, it's because he sat in the Department of Corrections.
Who
I guess that was it. I don't know.
Oh, who Alton? Or Joe?
Lee Bread.
Oh, Lee. Yeah.
I don't know.
January 27th. I remember this. Oh yeah, I remember when that happened. That's when I was assistant.
I loved looking through like all these templates that he's made. Like, I said, like I use his initial discovery requests and all that.
Okay. Yeah, he had some really good documents. Well, like Joe was like the master of that shit.
That's the one thing that I find lacking with our stuff that I've been trying to do is like actually make my motions on paper and all that.
Is that how you want to do it?
I think it just looks better, and it's better for the record.
And we don't sit there and argue for an hour about motions. We can set aside time to debate, but then it's like back and forth.
Yeah, it's because they make mindless motions, without actually thinking through the validity of it, and just wastes time. Just make your motions in full the first time,
I'm sorry, dude. I fucking objected to fucking. We must have had 34 sidebars today.
I know.
Oh, it was fucking absurd. And he would object here. I mean, and then so I'm like, fine. You want to play the objection game? I'm like, objection. Yeah, objection. That's basically what like half the case was.
And it was funny when he struck your use of of the SOP stuff, SOP talk, and then he started talking about it next sentence.
I know, and I'm like, so we gonna strike that from the record? Like, we can't talk about SOPs, right? Isn't that what he just said? And he's like, no, but I'm saying it differently. And I'm like, okay, but that doesn't matter. Not signing that at all.
Yeah, the difference is this is good for my case, and yours isn't. That's the difference.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go lay down before I pass out in this chair again. So.
Sounds good.
All right, hit me up tomorrow. Dude, I really want Ryan to upload that court case because some of that was actually really funny. I feel like you won't, so that's all right.
Also, I was the one that was reporting on the guy that was like fucking gonna take over the courthouse. Like that guy was fucking chatting up right in front of me. I was texting. God, what is his name? I was texting fucking DSA. Like, I'm talking like this guy's saying, "Oh, we got class 3s outside. When verdict, just run out the door. We got you. We'll rush it. We'll get you out of here." And he said, and then he was gonna, if he got guilty, he said he was gonna do like a fucking like fake heart attack or some shit. And he said he 100% passed something to him. I don't know what he did. I guess it was like food or something, but he 100% passed him something.
That's fucking wild, dude. I mean, dude, I had to go in the back and strip him in a cell, and he was like, "Oh no, I'm like, well, I was told you did, so what do you want me to do?"
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, I guess it was just like food or something. So.
Yeah, it was food. He was picking up his red.
You just can't be fucking handing stuff to the defendant from the fucking peanut box. Like that's.
I know. You have to fucking. Actually.
And then when he fucking entered the fucking breach of the court, trying to go into the back with him, like.
Well, he wanted to do like deliberation. I was like, no, like you gotta. I'm like,
Insane people. Well, I'll let you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to. I'm like fading very fast, so I will catch you tomorrow.
No,
and
you just pass out on the floor.
like, dude, I did it the night where I passed out in this chair, like just like I am right now. I just slept for like 12 hours. So, all right, you be safe. You have a wonderful, blessed evening, and
Bye.
All right, goodbye, bud. Oh, goodbye.
Disconnected.